And we are live.
All right.
Okay. So, I don't think anyone else is here right now. Let me go and announce I'm live.
Yeah, I'm sure the people will trickle in. They can't miss. We're gonna be at Act 3.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Camara's here. I guess he's the
We
first one.
got somebody.
Yeah? We got someone. We're gonna eat. I nearly said we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat Act 3. No, we're gonna beat Act 3 today. Did we kill the DEI
I'll
pirates?
pass. I had dinner earlier.
We already did kill the DEI pirates. You missed it. It was in Act 2. Oh, nice.
It was a great, very magical moment for us.
Yes, the DEI pirate. I'm kind of surprised they didn't make her like a reoccurring character. It's that much of a... It feels like that much of a meme to me. It just feels like such a random choice for a design.
She's just there, but she's in different maps with a different class. Like, she's a brigand in one map.
Yeah! That's what they should have done. They should have done that.
They should have DEI'd Mr. Shadow Sword with
Like,
her.
why did they put so much work into making that portrait stand out?
For her to just be nothing.
Yeah, like, it feels way too, like, yeah, I get it could be like a, like a bosses have their own portraits, but like, she stands out way too much, and then they use like, oh yeah, no, she's just a boss. Why'd you drown your wife? What? What?
Huh?
What's bro talking about?
Am I missing something here?
What is bro talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. All the enemies are black. See, Ness, there's several problems with this statement. One, I don't have a wife, and two, I have not drowned anyone. So how can I have drowned my wife if I've neither drowned anyone nor do I have a wife? The meaning,
Also, of all people, why her?
yeah. Why did I drown this supposed wife of mine that I don't actually have? Been meaning to ask you. Well, you should probably ask someone else because I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you have the wrong guy here.
Yeah. There's Proctor. You're a virgin? What, you thought I wasn't? I literally call myself Master Rizless. You think a guy who nicknames himself Master Rizless is rolling around in people's beds? Like,
Did you think he was married this whole time?
well, why does this guy think I'm married? I'm very confused. I'm like the last person that I think anyone who's been around here long enough would think, yeah, this guy's a wife. Faulty Towers, I don't know what that is. It's the first time I've ever been accused of not being a virgin. It's one of the strangest things I've ever been accused of. Sweats in fake cell. Well, you're a fake cell, Kamaru, because that's true in your case, but I'm as true cell as they get. 26. 26. And no Riz. That's pretty true cell to me. Just that you couldn't keep a woman? What? No, I can't get one. I can't get one. How could I keep one if I can't ever get one? Never knew you. Why would you think I would?
Why are we discussing this?
Yeah, why are we discussing this anyway? Why is this guy like?
Why are you? Why is this like your leading conversation topic? Why are you so keenly interested in this, Ness?
I think it's kind of sus that Ness wants to know my virginity status. Like, if you'd watched me for a good while, I would think you would probably figure it out, considering how many times I joke about myself being Master Rizless. I don't know. But in any case...
We're off to a wonderful start today.
Yeah. Alright. The 70s with a hotel manager. Can barely hear. Okay, I'll turn him up. Alright. You should be able to hear him now. I'm trolling. Oh, now it's trolling. Now conveniently it's trolling. Now whenever it's backfire, now it's trolling. It's like the same thing as bait. It's like, oh well, that actually failed, so it's just bait. Don't ignore that. Instead of just admitting, okay, that was weird. I shouldn't have done that.
Stop flirting with streamer Ness.
Yeah, I'm not into men. Sorry, Ness. Going to the Mila Temple. Think you have a complex? I don't think he has any complex.
Okay. Oh. Says the guy who's like asking about everybody's virginity status in chat.
He's not the one who's asking that, is he? Belt's not the one asking that.
I was just here, like, what did I do?
We have some people who need to promote, right? Jenny's very close. I think Saber's probably close as well. Highest I know can promote. Katri is also pretty close to promotion. May still has some work to do. She really does. And I do need to get her up there. I do need to get her a little bit higher up.
It would help if she knew what hitting hits was.
That's true too. I only asked so you said I was flirting. I don't know if I would call it, I don't think I would call it flirting, but yeah.
Well, I just meant in general, because you're always asking him out to dinner too.
Yeah, exactly. Much. Why does this guy keep... I don't know, man. You're trying to...
I wouldn't have called it flirting if this was like the first offense.
Underrated dungeon? Yeah, I guess so. I think you can go promote. So yeah, we'll go take that dungeon, and then we'll go and do the Mill Temple. I kind of forgot.
If this was a based game, this is where the revival statues would be. Or fountain.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put revival fountains in this game.
Then again, I guess Jesse wouldn't really count since we never recruited him.
That's true.
Maybe we could revive DEI Pirate.
Bought some Warhammer stuff and the guy in the shop was not creepy. Is that sarcasm or were you expecting to be creepy? I'm not really sure because I don't know about that. A sword though. Then burn down the temple. Yeah. Sounds good to me.
You know, Celic is known for arson. Why she has fire.
Dinner, I'm asking for lunch. Oh, yes, it's a big difference.
Oh, woe is me. I have made a extreme lapse in my verbal wordplay. I beseech you, forgive me.
Too many guys I want to field and not enough that I can field. Probably should use May though. I hate to say this, but I'm probably gonna not have Leon footed for this. Because I want to get my archer promoted.
And yeah, he's already tier 3, so
Yeah.
we don't really need him right now.
Here's a statue here. I think what we're gonna do is, we're gonna get Jenny promoted. She's very close to level 12. Probably Katri as well, because she's also fairly close. And then, highest we're definitely promoting since he can promote right now. Let's see what the enemies these are. Let's check the enemies. This guy, Silverex Tarbo, simple, a little bit scary. Not really. Okay, we got a killer bow, just a random killer bow here, of course. Of course, when I bench my bow knight for one map, that's when you throw freaking killer bows at me. Oh well, we have Jenny with the summons, so it's not too bad.
No, we should just bait the archer with Jenny.
Yeah, that's a great idea. We got a Necro Dragon. The enemies don't look overall too scary, except for... Oh, we're starting to see moguls. Okay, that's a little annoying. Hopefully they don't split up 8 jillion times like they do in Shadows of Valencia.
No, they should. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, well... But overall, these enemies don't look too bad. Revival Fountain? Oh yeah, it is!
Wait, huh?
There is a Revival Fountain, at least on Silica's route.
Oh. Now...
If only. If only. But hey, that probably means that Alm's route also has a Revival Fountain. And we can bring back Luthier. Now, Luthier's probably gonna suck by that point, but... Yeah, honestly, it's probably not really worth reviving Luthier, since you don't get to field everyone you have anyway.
You know what? I am cautiously optimistic that Trans Jesse will
I don't think...
transition from being dead to alive.
We never recruited him, so I don't think he can come back.
I'm holding out hope that he can.
I really doubt it. If we had recruited him, yeah, he could be, but without recruit, yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, I know I'm like 99% coping right now.
I think you, yeah.
But that 1% of me is holding on to hope.
Hey, Inkling. We
Hello.
found out that Revival Fountains are in this hack, which is pretty cool, but I can't really use it for the main reason I probably want to use it, which is to bring back Jesse. Well, that's what Belt wants, but I don't think I can do that.
We need to resurrect the mascot.
9 to 6? I thought it was 9 to 5. Or was it 8 to 5?
There's a whole song about it.
I thought it was just this abyss right here for some reason. Just this random abyss, just this black freaking hole right here.
Yeah, that's just the hole. It's bottomless. Really adds to the scenery.
Yeah.
The tile is just called dark.
Yeah, it's just dark. This is DEI Pirate's house. This is where she lives.
Heck of a commute.
I know, right?
That's the new lore.
It's where DEI Pirate lives. We're gonna find her in there. We can actually jump in there. Put the maid here, I think. She doesn't. Actually, no. These guys are really weak enemies. These are some really freaking weak enemies. Just serve them. Well, yeah, but for you, that means something different. That just means cigarettes. Which still sounds pretty good.
Oh, is that what they call them?
Yeah, they do call them that in the UK.
That's actually kind of based, though.
Kind of is, for an otherwise unbased country.
Like, I just want to say, like, 90% of the people over here in the States who would smoke would quit if they called them that.
Yeah, look, you know these guys suck when May is taking 5 damage from them at most. Like, you know these guys freaking suck when May, of all people, is taking 5 damage from them. But then again,
Yeah, Duma made these ones wrong at the factory.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, this is a joke of a map. I would totally rather be a need over. Well, yeah, I'm sure you would, and I don't blame you. I definitely would too. Let's see. We can get. What level are these guys? This guy's gotta be like level 1 or. This guy's level 14. Okay. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it. Alright, Sony, I guess you can get a kill. Yeah, these guys are like the easiest. This is like the easiest map in the game. It's ridiculous. It's too easy, I think. I bet even a Lunatic this map's probably not that bad. Like, the enemies just feel like really poorly skilled in this map. Like, they're just so freaking weak.
Yeah, they're definitely not Duma's top soldiers.
But yeah, that's for sure. Like, you saw how easily freaking, what's his face? Atlas was doing. Atlas is one
And
of my
Atlas is
worst-
like our bottom of the barrel.
Now Hyas is, but Atlas is not much better. And Atlas was, I mean, like, look at this. That's not too bad. That, like,
I mean, yeah, they're both the stupid brothers. so.
stupid brothers. Not the Mario Brothers, the stupid brothers. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, that's probably not gonna work. How does Aura do? Nah, not what I would count. Okay, it's not too bad, but it could be bad. It has potential to be bad. The fellow man? Why are you so obsessed with asking men out to lunch? Like, I don't really care. Like, yeah, I went out to lunch with General and another friend of mine. But like, you make this really sus. Like, you're making this really sus for no reason.
No, I exclusively eat alone. I have never once sat at a dining table with another man. Never, not once in my life, ever. Not family, not friends, not worst enemies. Nope.
I mean, why would you sit at a table with the worst enemy?
Exactly. You get it.
Like, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, Atlas level. Watch him get like HP and skill. Now I got strength and skill, okay. Strength good. Strength good.
Okay, this isn't a fun topic anymore. Let's just quit it.
But I mean, Hyas is kind of catching up. I mean, not really. Not really. He freaking sucks.
You know, he's kind of... No, he's not.
Like, I was like, you know, he's a sniper. He's kind of catching up. And I looked at his stats. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. I think Leon. When
Oh, you know, he's kind of salvageable. No.
I mean, I think Leon was better at this level when he was a level 1 sniper. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just stop saying it. Just find something else to say. Please. Yeah, I will say, I do kind of wish this map had stronger enemies. One, because it's just like no challenge here. But two, what are his growth rates? I think I've heard people say that his growth rates are just the same as Atlas's. So yeah, admittedly he's not gonna be great in certain classes. But that's why I made him an archer, because I know. Huh? Go ahead.
I think he's kind of just like a copy paste of Atlas as a villager
That's
since
what
they
I-
decided to do something different with Atlas. Like, I think he keeps his spells and everything.
That's kind of crazy. Alright, Bowie level up. Let's see what he gets. HP, skill, and luck. Okay, Hollywood.
Bowie's been our top MVP. He
Has
deserves
actually
one
been.
stinker.
Yeah, he can afford a bad level every once in a while. No response for it. What do you mean no response for it? We literally said what we thought was his growth rates. I don't know what Kamara's talking about, to be honest. I don't know what Kamara's talking about.
Chief of Top Jew?
Top Jew. Oh, that's a different game where fire doesn't make damage against bugs. I think that's Sacred Stones where it does it. Could have kept it though. Let's get Sonya up here. I would love to see give Sonya something else, but I don't really think he's gonna get much EXP here.
Oh, I had to. I'm sorry, but I had to, Camaro. I could not help myself.
Camaro, you kind of set yourself up for that. To be honest, you kind of did. You kind of did. Okay, what's blocking our path? Oh, what? Why do they separate this? It's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb. Okay, well, may kill, I guess. What? Max, what are you talking about?
I think he's saying which women are attractive.
Oh, okay. Like in the game? I keep selecting men on accident. Jenny's too young. I'm not really
Unless
a
your
fan
name
of
is
Sonya.
Saber.
I'm not really a fan of Sonya. Her portrait is really bad, actually. I don't like the way that they portrait her hair.
I think she looks a lot better in the original.
She definitely does. I think out of the ones here, probably Katria, to be honest. Even though she has bedhead. Yeah, honestly, all the ones I've fielded right now are not ideal. I mean, I guess May is pretty alright. I think Alm's army's got some better choices, honestly. Well, I mean,
Let's see if they butchered or didn't butcher Tatiana.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what Tatiana's going to like. Because Tatiana's my favorite, and that goes. Let's see, Atlas can get a kill here. But always does good. He definitely can be bad. Don't get me wrong. He can be, but the one that I have right now, and that's right, is actually pretty good. Go for that killer bow. Yeah, I probably should. I probably should have gotten rid of that guy by now, but it's okay. This map is actually really easy. The enemies are just really weak. I think I got rid of the killer bow, didn't I? I'm fairly certain I did. I don't know why he's telling me that. Maybe he just remembers fighting the killer bow guy, but no, I've already dealt with him, so it's not really anything I'm worried about. I'm fairly certain I killed the killer bow, so. Let's see here. Never had a bad Bowie. Really? Never?
No
Not
such
once.
thing as a bad Bowie. Flower power.
Why are moguls so freaking fast, man? 14 speed, bro is on crack.
There was a speed fountain here. The moguls drank it all.
There were actually several speed fountains here, but they just drank them all up. Alright, Saber, maybe crit? I don't know. She's ugly in Sacred Echoes. Yeah, she is. I don't know why they approved that portrait. Like, I really don't. It's just very exposed forehead, just bad in my opinion.
For the most part, yeah, they kind of do.
Yeah, I don't understand women that are like, oh, I'm gonna have like, this giant forehead. Well, why? It looks bad. It's Quote of the day.
Getting Haru flashbacks.
To be fair, Haru's forehead's not really that big.
People are just mean about it.
Yeah, that's it. For Dean. He's an
Indian
ugly hag.
Dean?
She is an ugly hag, true.
Ness, did you see Indian Dean from Sacred Echoes?
I don't think he has. He should. Those
But-
spiders.
Unfortunately, he is under the sand dunes.
I am under the sand dunes?
Yes, Kamaru, how did you know? I was talking about the horse game. Of course I was.
Yeah, of course. Of course, Belt definitely is talking about the horse game. He is definitely.
Something I have never once desired to or will ever play.
But he is definitely talking about that horse.
I totally knew that was a character who existed.
Not seen it in game. We may regret it. Oh, we can go heal her. Wait, who can talk to who? Oh, I can talk to Bowie. No. Yeah, I can't talk to Bowie. Okay. Oh,
Of
bruh.
course.
Bruh.
I'd clap right now, but my mic is cutting it out.
That's more worthy of a timeout than anything, to be honest.
It was a slow clap of shame.
Yeah, I can believe it. Oh, those guys can both hit him. That's not good. 15 with... Okay, actually, he won't really take that damage. So that's kind of fun, actually. Although, I don't know how you're gonna do. 12 minus... actually, that's not too bad. Yeah. I don't know why. I always feel kind of threatened by some of the enemies here, and then it's like they do like 3 damage, and I'm just like, okay, whatever.
The next Tarvos that dies is specifically in retaliation for first game.
For what?
The next Tarvos to die is in retaliation for all the horse talk.
Base. I hope it gets crit. I hope it dies to a crit.
Do we have like a halberd in the convoy?
We should, but I don't think we do. We might have like a hammer, but I don't think we have a halberd. Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. That's okay. She doesn't take much damage. Yeah, here I was thinking I was gonna get some of my guys leveled up in remote, but these guys give like 3 EXP. It's like, again, maybe you could have made this map a little bit tougher so that, 1, it's more enjoyable, and 2, the guys actually give EXP. Just a thought.
Like, I remember the terrors being a little easy, but I don't remember them folding like this.
Yeah, no, these guys, you could probably just solo them with like a decent unit. Like, I bet you Silica...
Bowie'd probably solo him if he had like a ring.
Silica, Bowie, Saber, Valbor, like, most of those guys could probably solo this map. Like, yeah, some of our weaker units probably couldn't, but I'm sure a good few of our units could actually do it.
Who's the most evil lady in Fire Emblem?
Like in the whole series, or just like in this game?
In this game, probably Nui Baba,
Probably, yeah.
but you won't like my answer if I say series-wide.
Why wouldn't he? I mean, is there some woman that he really likes or something?
Oh, that was a joke. I was just gonna say Lysithea to be a jerk.
Oh. I thought we were talking to Ness,
Which isn't-
like, and I was
Which
like,
isn't true.
Speed, bro kept speed, alright. Oh no, he didn't
Series
cap
wide,
speed. He didn't
that's
cap
kind of a thinker. I haven't played every Fire Emblem game, so
Nor have I. Set up a kill, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm ready for Act 3 Sucker Route to be over, so I don't have to listen to this weird free music that isn't even Fire Emblem music. It's like, it's not necessarily bad music, but it's just like, it's not appropriate. It's just, it's not Fire Emblem music, it's, I don't know what, some random pop song from like the 80s or something like that. It's like, why is this in a Fire Emblem hack? Why? It has no right being here.
Oh yeah, I just listened to a bit of the music there. This isn't Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it's just like, why? Like, yeah, it sounds okay, but like, there is a place for that song, and it's not in this hack. Who here actually played every Fire Emblem? I don't think anyone here has played every Fire Emblem. If someone here has played all 17 Fire Emblem games, I'll be impressed. I'll be impressed.
I'd also say my condolences for playing FE7, Engage, and FE12.
Yeah, I'd rather play 12 over a gay, that's for sure.
Yeah, so would I. I'd rather play anything over
It's not even
Engage.
like I'd slowly, no, I'd be like, yeah, I'll take it any day. You forced a gun to my head and said to play one of the two, I would say, okay, I'll pick up my FE12 easily. Easiest decision of the day. For the welcome tomorrow? What? I played them all.
He got recently hired, I believe.
Oh really? He did? Oh, that's what he was talking about, where he's like, I have to work 9 to 5 or whatever he was saying. Poison Claw. With FE13. Yeah, I did too. It's probably my least played game though.
Not very good.
You went from FE13 to FE1. Wow. That's a pretty big jump. That's a pretty big jump. I have played FE1, I'm not too wild about it though. I don't like the combat forecast. If you've ever played FE1, the combat forecast is just like it's illegible. Like
You know, speaking of, like, I hate the Engage combat forecast. I despise it for some reason.
Why can't I see, like, the defense, or sorry, like, why can't I see what my enemy's strength stat is? Instead, I can only see how much their actual, like, it didn't display what I wanted to display. It doesn't show me all the information.
No, like, it technically displays what you want to see, but in the worst way possible.
Yeah, it doesn't convey that. I think Faith does it best. It conveys so much info, but it manages to do it efficiently.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I think it does a really good job with that.
Like, all you need to really show is, like, the damage, if you're doubling or not, and the HPs.
A long boy destroyed my whole career? What? What is bro talking about?
Who is this long boy? What does that mean?
Is it the country he lives in? It's the only thing I can think of. I think it's time for promoting Jenny. I think it is time to promote Jenny. His best shows the splits too. Yeah, I think it does pretty alright.
Yeah, but Fate's like, if you're going into a bad forecast, like, Benny makes a scared face.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll never see that because Benny doesn't take damage, but...
Well, I mean, if he's going up against like a mage or something. Yeah, he would.
He's surprisingly mage resistant too.
Yeah, but he's not like a freaking Riz tank. You know? He's not a Riz tank.
He's no Kaze, but he's better than most,
Yeah.
actually.
I mean, that's, yeah. to a longbow crit onto... Oh, that's what you're referring to. That is to be a sucky way to go out. Bowie, your arm. Silica, are you hurt? Don't worry about me, I'm fine, but it's just a little scratch. You don't need to get so worked up about it. Stop that nonsense. Let me take a look at it before it gets worse. If I can't handle something as small as this, then I'm not strong enough to protect you or... Is this about what I said the other day? Oh, Bowie. Look, it's none of your concern. How could I not care about a friend? You've always been the gentlest out of all of us, even more than Jenny. Wait, how's that possible? I mean, he has no aversion to fighting actual people. He just doesn't like fighting the undead or something.
Which is fair.
It's funny, isn't it? Huh? Whether it's pirates, brigands, or even the armies of Regale, we've been doing so much fighting. Even still, I can't get used to it like everyone else has. Won't you tell me your secret, Celico? How do you stay so strong when you know you're hurting someone? I don't enjoy fighting, and I know that everyone else struggles with it too. I get the feeling Saber probably doesn't. I mean, probably Combo is, as long as he's getting paid, he doesn't really care. Ignoring injuries to look brave is not the answer. I'd rather share your pain than see you unravel by trying, keeping up appearances. I'm only able to press on because I know everyone at my back. I know I'm far from becoming a worthy leader, but with Celica, no. Everyone here trusts your judgment. It's no secret that I've had my fair share of mistakes, Bowie. What I'm trying to say is that suffering on your own isn't the only option for gaining strength. I've been learning that too. You're all here for me, I know. But I need you to know we're all here for you too. No matter what comes our way. Oh, what? Am I crying? I'm pathetic, aren't I? It's alright, let's stay like this for a bit. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Mother went to Peru for some weeks and she's coming back tomorrow. Six sisters went on college vacation asking for more hours to end the friendship soon. Oh, okay. Bowie and Celica's sport is just the same as all Manitoba. What? Ness, what are you talking about?
What, huh?
Ness, please freaking get some sleep or something, because nothing you said today makes any sense. Or at least most of it. Like, seriously, come back when you're feeling normal. Get rid of these two guys, I guess. I'm surprised they didn't put any entombed here. Usually like sneaking entombed in. That's how easy this map is. They didn't even put an entombed here. They could easily sneak
Which
an
would
entombed.
actually be nice.
I don't care about what the trans Jesse teams wear. My mom doesn't even try to process the words.
Be actually pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
Bowie Jenny.
Bowie Jenny is pretty good. Not Faye. Faye's sports are kind of out of character.
Especially with Gray. That was awful.
That was just, it doesn't make any sense.
Faye would not say bunghole.
Yeah, she really wouldn't. I mean, I know she doesn't have much to work with in terms of interacting with other characters, but like, come on. She wouldn't, she doesn't talk like that. What's the objective of this map? Is it C's or I can't tell.
Defeat enemy.
Of course it's defeat enemy. But at least we can just leave these guys for the last and just deal with these guys first so we can steal the treasure.
What do you mean? Don't you love to rout the enemy?
Yes, I do
Everybody loves to rout the enemy.
Why does Jenny have like 3 moves? She's got as bad a move as an armor. You better give her like +2 movement upon promotion or something. This is ridiculous.
Do Saints get a point of movement? I can't remember.
But they better. They should get 2, honestly. They move so freaking slowly.
I doubt it's gonna be 2, but they might get 1.
They better get at least 1. It's a nice bullet though. Did she not get any? Did she not get any move? Okay, now she got one move.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was predicting.
And I have all my spells. I have Nosferatu, I have Seraphim, I have Heal, I have Physic, I have Invoke, I have Expel.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. Okay. We're gonna go make our way up there. These guys don't move, okay, but this guy probably does. The Necro Dragon. I mean, yeah, this map should just be like a C's or something like that. They always put promotion maps with freaking defeat enemies, and I get that they put these guys off to the side to sort of make it, you know, a bit more feasible, and I do appreciate that, but like they could just make it a C's map or something instead. Not that C's maps are much more interesting, but for a map where
You at least say when it ends.
Yeah. At least let me decide when I want to end the map. If we kill the Necro Dragon with... Oh, Jesus. Got 47 HP, dang, that's a lot. If we kill him with Catry, we'd probably get a level, but... I don't know if Catry can really do it, though. It's a weird place to pull him, though. I don't really like that. I kind of wish he didn't move, honestly. Because that does not give great room for my guys to attack from. 21, and you've got like 18 defense, so you don't really care that much. Alright. Cheese didn't melt, the onions burned. That's kind of weird. I don't see how that happens. Although onions do burn very easily.
Well, doesn't that just sound delicious? You know, put a pickle on it. That'll solve everything.
Putting a pickle on it solves everything. I say as I barely ever eat pickles. Cheese melt. You know, oddly enough though, as much as I hate burnt things, oh dang, he's got even more defense now. With that shield, he now has more tanky than Melbar. Like I was gonna say though, the funny thing is that I learned is one time I did accidentally burn onions, and the dish actually came out better. The curry came out spicier. So, and I'm really sensitive about burnt things. I hate burnt things. So you know that I'm not the type to go and say good things about burnt things. Alright, Silica Seraphim. Hopefully you don't crit, because you already at a level 15. You don't really need it. Okay. He saw me, yeah.
I mean, pickles are so good. Like, they made liking pickles a character trait twice in Fire Emblem. Although one was done infinitely better and wasn't trapped in the worst game in the series, but I digress.
How much does Catry do? Probably not that much. With an Iron Lance, she does 6 damage, which is not really what I want. There's something I could chip this guy out. Oh yeah, there is. It's called using Bowie.
Bowie's so good. He does whatever you need him to.
True, he does. Okay, Catry a kill, I guess. If she can get a level, that'd be really nice. He's only in one javelin hit. Okay, there we go. I don't know how much this guy will give me, but it'll probably give me more than the other enemies. Okay, that's enough for promotion.
One.
That is enough for promotion, I promise you. Strength, speed, and defense. Very good level. Very good final level for promotion.
Thank you, Catria.
Yeah, that's a very solid level. We still need to raise our female mages though. May and Sonya both are kind of lacking a bit in levels. I get that field mages are good, but like level 14 promotion just seems so much of a stretch, honestly. Like, do they really need to promote at level 14? No other class comes that close. I mean, I guess male mages. Male mages have no right running at level 12. They're so freaking garbage. They should run at like level 8. It's just, they're bad.
8 or
Bowie's
10, but like,
Bowie's the
but the
exception.
EXP.
But I also have a very blessed Bowie.
No, most average Bowie, world's weakest Bowie.
World's weakest Bowie. Miss Pants wasn't a local error. You're right, it's just engaged writing being bad.
Kamaru, didn't you know? Celica's whole tale is about Bowie reclaiming his whiteness.
Yeah, that's what it's actually about. It's about him becoming white again. That's what it's actually about. It's not about reviving Milla or whatever. No, it's about Bowie's whiteness being recovered.
Duma cursed him.
Cursed him and turned him black. Oh yeah, Celica's gonna promote probably at the end of the stream. I didn't realize that, but yeah, Celica's gonna promote very soon. So we'll have a promoted Jenny and a Katria for Milla's Temple.
Yeah, Duma cast the Forbidden Curse reverse Michael Jackson, and it hit Bowie hard.
It did. Such a shame. Operation Management Champion. Mug from 1 minute. Where's Joe?
I mean, it just means you're good at your job, doesn't it? That's not particularly, like, something associated with being a Jew. It's like anybody could be good at their job.
Why is Proctor saying that?
I can't think of an answer to that question off the top of my head, Ness.
There's a guide in official art. I don't remember what it looked like. But yeah, I do think I vaguely remember it looking kind of stupid. Alright, Catcher promotion.
I'm actually a little unfamiliar with it myself. I can't remember. Alright, time to look it up.
That's very
Oh,
good.
he's goofy looking.
Let's see. So you gained a lot of HP. So she's got 34 HP, 10 defense, 12 res. Honestly, these are all pretty solid stats. She's not really deficient in anything. These are actually pretty reasonable stats. This is a solid unit right here. This is a very solid unit. She's like a well-rounded. She's a well-rounded flyer, but like not the kind of well-rounded that Elliot is. She's like genuinely good, well-rounded. All right. Let's go see if we can get some sniper training for Hayes. Not very well. Not well. Why does he do so little damage? Does he have like 20 defense or something? Like, all defense? Come on, man. You're freaking Atlas's brother. You should do more damage. You shouldn't.
No, he drank the soy.
He drank the soy. Celica, don't crit and we're good. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Just don't crit. It's literally the only thing I have to ask you to do. There's no crits. No crits and we're good.
Kamaru, that's the plot to this game. That's Bowie's arc.
Yeah, it is. It literally is, though. It literally is. Alright, go on, Hayes. And of course he misses his first shot as a sniper. Well, at least he landed the second hit, but still, not very impressive. He did get a lot of EXP off that. Okay, so we should probably train him against these guys. Since they don't give EXP to anyone else. The mage is Zelkov, yeah. It is. How'd you know? Okay, let's see how May does against these guys. If she gets good EXP, I might go and give the kill to her. That's kind of risky, though. Can the mage say it? Can he say it, though?
I think he can say it.
I never understood why that's his personality trait. He says he talks in a weird way.
Because the devs couldn't think of anything better for him.
Like, the literal implication I got was just the guy's autistic or something. That's the only implication I got of Zelkov. Just he's autistic and so he doesn't speak normally.
Maybe he is. Maybe that's just it.
Like, at least Petra's excuse that she doesn't know the language. But, like, Zelkov makes even less sense. It's just like, why does he talk like that? No one ever seems to question why he talks like that. He just does.
In one of his supports, he says he does it on purpose.
Really?
Yeah. He just does it to mess with people.
Strength and luck? Okay. I don't understand why this woman has not leveled speed in like 5 levels, but... Mage...
You know what's weird?
What?
Petra's the only, like, foreign character in Three Houses who struggles with the language. Like, even Cyril's fluent.
Yeah, like,
and he's, like, stupid.
Yeah, and he's a freaking, you know, like a peasant. Petra was the
He's an
princess.
uneducated slave boy who eats Raisin Bran
He's
for 3
literally
meals a
illiterate.
day.
He is illiterate.
And yet he speaks it better than Petra.
The Princess of Brigid just does not.
Who has been receiving education from the Empire for at least a few years now.
Yeah, which is just weird. A holy ring. No thanks. Well, yeah, I know she's from Brigid, but our point is that every other foreigner character can speak the language just fine. Including
like,
the uneducated peasant from Elmira.
Like, Claude's almost the same age as her. He has no problem speaking it, although he did grow up with, like, a Fodlan mother, so...
Well, yeah, but Cyril didn't.
And I guess Shamir can be chalked up to the fact that she's been there for a long time.
That's probably true. She's probably picked up
even though she's further west than Petra is.
Yeah. Got a silver axe. I don't know who's really gonna... Well, actually, no, I do know who's gonna use that. Atlas.
Chimera, are you calling Petra the princess of jungle monkeys?
I mean, she kinda is. Water revival flows from the statue. Take some? Yeah, I guess?
Like, Kamaru, how could you say something so controversial and true at the same time?
Oh, I can... Okay, that's how it works. I can bring back Luthier on with Celica? That doesn't make much sense.
Huh?
I guess we can try it? Does it give it to Alm's army or Celica's? Let's see. Okay, I mean...
Wait, who in the world is Acantha?
The DEI thief that we got at the beginning of the game that we killed.
Oh, her. Oh, really her. I never learned her name.
Yeah, that was her name. Only one option, I know, right?
Is he just part of the squad now?
I don't see him. So, I mean, we'll see after the map. I assume he just goes back to Alm's army, but I don't know.
Yeah, in Gaiden you could revive the other guys from different sides.
I didn't know you could do that.
And I believe they would stay on the side they're revived on.
Really?
Yeah. Like, you could get Jesse, for instance, on Alm Squad.
Interesting. Maybe that's what they do here? In which case, it's kind of useless, because we don't really need another mage.
It's an interesting way to transfer units.
Yeah, it is an interesting idea. Maybe they reused it in this hack.
You want a Cavalier on Celica's side? Clive, go die. Newest form of fast travel.
Death. Fast travel by death.
One-way express.
I guess so, yeah. I guess so. So Silk is so good in Epi too. Because she can die? But like you already have Jenny. You already have Jenny, so why would you want to do that?
And Alm doesn't get another healer.
Yeah, he doesn't get another healer until
Tatiana.
Act 4. Why would that be good?
Yeah, I don't quite understand what you're going for there.
I'm not sure what his... Yeah, I don't follow his logic.
Unless you want to, like, warp skip some Celica maps?
Yeah, that's the only thing I could really see worth it. It's like, is losing your healer for all worth it? I don't think it is.
Yeah, neither do I.
I guess in the remake, if that rule still applied, then you could at least argue you could make someone else, like, you could make Faye a cleric, but, like, you still lose it on warp. Okay, let's see if that's true. So is Luthier here? No. So I think he's in Alm's army.
Which is probably for the best.
Let's see. Yeah, he's back in Alm's army.
I mean, Ness, I get that. However, are you thinking of the trade-off to Alm's side? Which is no healing?
Yeah.
That's kind of bad.
It's not worth it. That's the problem.
Like, you realize that Celica has nothing but mages on her team, right? And, like, they all learn healing magic eventually.
And Alm's army has no healers. And Gaiden, he's gonna have no healers until Act 4 because there's no... You can't reclass stuff like that.
Yeah, no, you're only gonna get healing from Silk, and you're promoted Luthier and Delthea.
Well, you're not gonna have promoted for a good while.
Nope.
Because
Delthea starts really low leveled.
That's the Regalian army. This looks kind of nasty. But I can field everyone. Ugh, I don't want to field Est. Why do they let me
Okay,
field
Ness,
everyone?
but by the time you're able to revive Silk, you're in Act 3. So some of your guys are gonna have extra healing there, so why would you do that?
Well, we can give this... Actually, we can't use the Silver Bow. We can use the Killer Bow on this guy and then give the Silver Bow to Leon. Is Leon... I'd like to give him something. I don't get what Chimera's trying to say. I'm not sure what he's trying to say, to be honest.
I don't know.
Highest does get along with it. That's kind of nice. Let's give Atlas the silver axe. Oh, we can give him a sword reaver. That could help. Killer axe will also be nice. Actually, you can't use the silver axe. But you can use the killer axe. Sword reaver might be nice.
Yeah, Ness, I'm sure that has its very niche use, but like in practice, I think it's more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah, it sounds really weirdly, oddly specific. What's this? A statue? Does it? Can I promote that statue, or is that for Celica? That might be where you promote Celica.
I'm guessing
It's like
because she promotes at the end of the map.
Yeah.
Normally.
Okay, what sort of enemies we got here? This guy's got a hammer. Okay. Got a poison claw. This guy's got the frickin' lunar tome, which is a little scary. We got witch. Oh boy, we got witches. Oh boy. We got one that can teleport. It's never a good thing. What else? enemies overall don't seem to be too bad. They're a little bit more threatening than the last map, but that's not saying much. Yeah, there's a few of these Luna guys. It's a little bit annoying, but I still don't really see. Okay, this guy's really scary. That's freaking entombed with a vented claw. It does 28 damage. That's a lot. That's a lot. He's got this guy who has syphilis. I don't want your syphilis. Keep it to yourself, man.
Although, speaking of Celica's promotion, did you know that she actually promotes after Greith Citadel and Gaiden?
Really?
After
I mean, I guess she
talk to
technically
the,
does in all variations, but I assume you mean right after it.
right after, like, you talk to the nun lady, and you just promote.
Wow. This guy drops an iron bow. Again, where are the guys that drop iron bows in freaking Alm's route where I actually need more?
No, you...
Like, Silka's route is swimming in bows. Like, they have a bajillion bows. They don't need any more.
I guess Celica gets quantity while Alm gets quality with, like, the Radiant Bow and the Blessed Bow.
I guess, like... I don't know, man.
Then again, it probably should have been a more even distribution.
It really should be. I feel like half the bows that Celica's army gets, they should just give to Alm's route, because... Yeah, I mean, these enemies do look a little bit annoying, but probably not anything that bad. We got this guy, Mikhail, who is a... Oh, great. Who's Conjure, lovely.
Oh, that vampire-looking guy?
Yeah. Our last boss we fought with Conjure was pretty annoying.
And if this is going off of echoes, this fellow's gonna summon gargoyles.
Oh, joy. But this is indoors. Last map was actually outdoors. So the last... in Shadows of Lunch, it is outdoors. Isn't this still Act 3, or am I missing something? Yeah, it is Act 3. I don't know why they decided to make a droppable iron bow.
The devs are beyond our comprehension.
Yeah. Exactly. Let's see, this teleport, which does kind of scare me because she teleports to the wrong guy, she just go kill him. If she teleports just to the wrong guy, I'm just kind of dead. She could teleport and kill Ants. Not that I really care, because that sucks, but...
Oh no, not Est.
Oh no! Anyway.
My favorite unit in this whole series just demolished by a witch. Whatever will we do? Wasting a shrine on her would be a bit much, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Just let her troll the player, maybe. Wait, can we just go shoot her dead on like the first turn? We might be able to do that. If I can just get Leon over here, I can just have her shot and just kill her. And that might not be a bad idea. That may not be a bad idea.
That might be the idea.
It may very well be the idea. Because I don't think I need Leon over here immediately that badly. Like, yeah, it'd be nice to have him, but like, the main threat on this map right now is the witch. The witch has gotta go. The teleporting witch has gotta go. Witches that can teleport are always, you know, they're always a problem. There's never an instance where I'm like, yeah, that's not a problem. This witch can teleport, but who cares?
No. You see a witch, you understand it needs to get
That's
gone
like seeing a
yesterday.
freaking wasp, you know. It's like, okay, get this thing out of here right now. That thing needs to go.
Yeah, those flying little demons.
Yeah, those things, you gotta get rid of them. At first, what is with these random tiles? These random red tiles?
It's just some carpet, you know.
It feels really odd. It feels very random out of place. Maybe there's switches? I don't know.
Those are just Millis trapdoors, you know. You put heretics there.
Sure, this guy do 15. I've got something bad. Because you've got 11 defense. I don't really care too much. It's Excalibur time. Oh, dang, that was a crit. Very nice. Unnecessary, but very nice. I guess you do save some HP by doing that, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, let's see. Jenny's first attack is a promoted unit. Or, give this to Atlas, maybe? Killer X? Oh, dang, it's double. That's not very good. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go send Jenny up here. Just have Seraphim. Just Seraphim.
World's strongest Atlas.
You know what? Actually, we're gonna get rid of this witch. If I can. I can't double her.
Yeah, she needs to go.
I can't seem to double her. That's not good. Maybe teleport costs HP. We can...
I don't think it does.
It really should. It really freaking should.
It should cost like half their HP.
It should.
If you're gonna screw us over in that type of manner, like, it should cost something.
Yeah. I wish there was a way to get him to... If he could crit, that'd be great. I don't think he will, sadly. But if he hits this, she's got 3 HP, so I don't think she can cast anything. There's nothing that scary.
No, I think Thunder costs 3. Oh, but she has
Oh,
fire.
of course
so
she
could get-
dodges, just to be a jerk. Of course, why not? It's not like I couldn't one-shot you anyway. No, now you gotta dodge, too. I swear to God, if you freaking kill my units, if you kill any one of my units because I missed. Like, that could have actually saved... That could have actually helped us, even if she didn't crit. If she at least hit, that probably would have neutralized the threat.
Alright, Witch, I'll make you a deal. Just go for Atlas. If he goes, he goes. He's basically just like a walking, talking meat shield at this point.
He might as well be, honestly. Might as well be. I don't think he'll get double, but... I'm sorry. You got 6 speed. That's not very good. That witch could go kill you. And you also have no hit rate on the guy. Why are they on, like, the most annoying terrain available? I don't want this. Please get off your stupid pillar. You do not... You've done nothing to earn that pillar for yourself.
You are not a pillar man.
Yeah, you are not a pillar man. You will never be a pillar man. Of course he's dodging. He's on this stupid tile. And he is the freaking Lunatome, of course. Give the Lunatome guy a freaking pillar? Yeah, screw you, game. Screw you for your dumb enemy placement. Just some random
But he's
bozo-
got Luna. Maybe he is a pillar man.
Oh, that actually hits. Great. You know what? Yeah. You go do that, May. I forgot Or actually has weapon run on the edge of him. I should have just went from that from the beginning.
I keep forgetting Magic has weapon triangle in this game.
Yeah, I do too. It's hard to remember sometimes. Okay, You will never be a prime minister?
Pillar man.
Oh. You will never be a prime minister. That is an insult. That
You will
hurts.
never be a prime minister, a pillar man, a pack man, and anything.
Let's see if we can get some shots in here.
Although,
Mexico
didn't they
mentioned.
fight the first pillar man in Mexico?
Yeah, I do believe so. They did.
With the help of the German soldiers.
Yes, German soldiers in frickin' Mexico for some reason. Where's Paula? I don't think I see Paula anywhere. Oh, I think she's on the eastern front. Yeah, there she is. Okay. How'd she do as archer? Decently well, but not really worth the risking. Not really worth the risk, to be honest. Okay, let's do this. Let's put her right there. We'll keep Ash out of the way, because there's not much she can really do. We just really explored so hard. Maybe.
It'd find even more pillar men.
Yeah, they just find more pillar men. Sounds about right. Alright, I hope this witch doesn't do anything extremely homosexual. You know, they like warping and doing really dumb things they shouldn't. I'm gonna go kill Saber. I think that's a good idea. Thank you, Soup Butter. Alright, what did we get? Oh, right, these... Oh! That's a problem. That's a frickin' problem. That potentially could be a run-under. I didn't realize the gargoyles just went through the walls. Oh, yeah, because they could do that.
Ooh, oh, no. That can't do.
And of course, we're missing. The enemy is not missing on us, but no. We're gonna miss everything. Yeah, this is not a good start. Especially since the witch has not moved yet. You know, just great. Just great. I mean, I don't think she's...
What are they planning?
Yeah, that's what I don't like. Get the gargoyles out of here. Oh, dear, they're all gonna attack her. Please don't. Oh, okay, this guy is not doing too much, but he's still doing something. And that's not good. He doubles! Lovely. That's just freaking amazing. That's just joyful. What are you... Of course, yeah, he needs healing. He definitely needs healing. This map...
Celica. Buddy, pal.
Wait, why are you going for Jenny? Okay. Why did she go for... Why did the witch go for Jenny? That may be like the dumbest target she could have went for. What was the witch thinking there? Like... Frickin' Atlas was right there. You could have hit him. Like, you were literally on a tile, you could have hit him. And you would have had a chance of killing him. If you got a 1% chance. I don't know why you didn't. I don't know why, but I feel like gambling on this one. I probably shouldn't, but...
You should. Listen, Atlas needs to learn to be good.
This is true. Oh, this is how he's gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it. Okay, very nice.
Okay, Atlas, you prove us wrong.
Okay.
You were bad, but now you're good.
AI stupid moment. That was definitely an AI stupid moment. They could have easily done something way scarier with that. Like I said, it wasn't like they couldn't warp in the rain. No, like literally, she was on this tile or something like that. She could have easily, or I don't remember what the tile. But she was on a tile that she could have just hit Atlas instead.
You could have even tried to go for Celica for some reason.
I don't think she'd do that much to Celica.
It wouldn't have. Yeah,
actually,
she wouldn't have done that much.
She does have only 7 res, so that. No, she would do 6 more damage to Celica than she would to Jenny. That could have actually been a problem for...
I don't think we'd have died, but we'd have gotten real close.
Yeah, I don't know why the AI did that. I mean, I'm not complaining, but weird choice by
We
the
get
AI.
to keep playing the video game, so...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Which, maybe that's a bad thing.
I mean, at the very least... Game had mercy. Yeah, it kind of did. It probably shouldn't have, but it did. That's kind of overkill, but we might not even mind hit. Can May kill? I would love if May could kill. She probably can if she actually knows how to hit. The game spared him because he's brown. Well, then the game would spare you.
Devs actually added the brown mercy command.
Yeah, I installed the brown mercy patch, don't worry.
They realized if they killed Atlas, Celica's army wouldn't be diverse enough.
To be fair, Atlas being brown does kind of make sense. Because he's out in the sun and cutting wood and stuff like that. It does kind of make sense.
Like, I'd be surprised if he didn't have a tan.
Yeah. He does a lot of work outside, so it actually makes some sense.
No, Mario. If you do not have the HP to cast the spell you have equipped, you just won't do it. Combat
you just can't cast it. It's sort of like your punishment.
Like, if you have 2 HP and you try to cast fire and nothing happens.
Yeah, it won't even be an option. You won't be able to. You just won't see it. They'll be like, you don't have.
That's non-option.
It's like if in a normal fighting game you have a mage and they have like no tomes in his inventory. Think of it like that.
He's just unequipped.
Yeah, pretty much. You just can't do it.
Okay, Rizu, have a good one.
Although Mario, if like let's say you're on any phase, and an enemy, let's say you have like I don't know, 12 HP, an enemy does 11 HP, like 11 damage to you, that could kill you. Well, it depends. I think it's like if they double you, then yeah, they could. So that wasn't a great example, okay? Forget what I said. But let's say they double you. So that's pretty common with Luthier. Luthier getting doubled is not that uncommon. Let's say the enemy does, I don't know, 5 times 2 damage to him. He has 11 HP. That's a death. Because fire, he's going to cast fire in defense, which is going to chip that 1 HP out. So then the next hit will do 5 damage and he'll have 5 HP left. So yeah, that's actually how I lost my Luthier in my Shadows of Lunch Iron Man. Because that exact scenario happened. I don't remember the exact HP or damage he took, but it was just enough to kill him. So yeah, you do want to be careful. You want to be extra careful with Lunch of Magic.
Tricky thing is, like, if they have the HP to cast it, they will, regardless of the outcome.
Yeah, like the AI is not smart enough to say, oh, I probably shouldn't do that. That'll kill me.
Yeah, Luthier didn't think too far ahead there.
Because they're not really programmed to do that, unfortunately. It's a shame.
No, it has to be a player conscious thing.
Yeah. Which sucks, but that's just how it crumbles, you know? Let's see. Silica kill? I'm thinking yes.
Yeah.
Get these gargoyles out of here. Okay. Another witch is okay because she doesn't actually have warp, so I don't really care. If a witch doesn't have warp, I don't really care that much. They're kind of.
He's just an arcanist with a woman arcanist at that point.
They do a fair bit of damage, but like it's not that bad. Like I've fought worse. Of course you miss. Thanks, Leon. I love it when you keep missing. I love units that just miss everything. I just love that.
I'm glad you're playing this game then.
Yeah. I'm glad too. I'm glad to just play a game where I miss everything. Basically, silence from using stills. Yeah, that's one way to think of it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a way to think of it, yeah. I would do this, but this is very risky. I mean, probably not. I mean, we'd have to miss at 98%. Yeah, screw it, let's do it. That might not have been a good move. That's gonna do a fair bit of damage. 16 minus 5. Oh yeah, she's definitely dead. Unless she heals up. I didn't think you would have a steel lance a little bit. Well, I forgot how freaking fast these guys are.
Curse you, Mr. Gargoyle. Jenny will simply live. She will hit Nosferatu and win.
Will Nosferatu do enough? I don't think she does much with Nosferatu.
How much res does it have?
8.
Oh.
She does 11 damage.
3 damage heal if it hits?
If it hits, yeah. If it hits. 16 minus 5 is 11. I mean, it could mean the difference. It could actually make a difference. Because that would do 22 damage if they both hit. And if she
Meaning
hits,
she would survive?
she would survive if she actually lands the Nosferatu. But it is dicey.
Alright, come on, Jenny. Don't make us go back to the revival shrine.
It's dicey, but she could, as long as she hits, she's just got to hit. I don't know what her hit chance is, but she's got total avoid, which is not great. She's only got 74 hit.
Jenny, if you do this, Saber will love you.
Yeah, he will marry you.
He will. Pinky promise.
Okay. I really wish I could just heal her a little bit, because all she would need is like an extra 2 or 3 HP. But I just don't have it. I didn't think he would have something that strong, and that he'd be able to double with it. I know he doubled with the javelin, but the javelin wasn't as strong. So I didn't...
Jenny could physic anybody but herself.
It's a shame. Since she survives, I can just go heal a Celica. I can easily do that. So who are these guys? None of them. Not great. I'm just gonna kind of keep you guys here for now, I guess. Maybe move Paula. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's see here. These guys don't want to move. What's probably my best bet is just go start shooting them, but I don't have guys I can shoot right now. No, let's turn. Alright. We're just gonna see how it goes. Don't
We cross our fingers and hope Jenny lives.
62% chance to land it, or you could dodge. Okay, she landed it. We're good.
Because she's Jenny.
Yep, she wanted Saber to marry her, and so he shall.
Oh, yeah, that's one way of wording it.
Wait, what? Green units? Oh,
Huh?
we got Noma. What?
Huh?
We get Noma on this map? Ah, so
I guess that makes sense.
Glad to see you're safe, child. Noma, what in the world are you doing here? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, I guess it technically is in the Milla's temple, so it does make sense, I guess, but... Not to put too fine a point on it, but I was worried about you. I followed you as far as this temple, but this place is just so large. I'm embarrassed to say I got a bit lost, little one. Oh dear, I'm glad those priestesses were there to guide you. Indeed. I see there are some troublemakers to clear out of the mother's house. Might I fight alongside you from here on? Perhaps we both enjoy more peace of mind if we stay here. I could really use your help right now, Noma. Please do. So we got Noma and 2 green units.
Noma and Noma's harem. Okay.
Noma's harem, yes. If they're both women. I assume they are. I'm old! Yeah. Alright, we got... Oh, they're just generics. They don't... But they do have Physic and Hide Shield. And an Elixir. And we got a Priestess. Who's got a Holy Sword and Fire.
Mario, that's Noma. He's like Celica's old sage.
She's like
grandpa.
Jagan. Although, he's kind of sucks, so... He's got 21 skill, but nothing else, really. I love...
That's gonna be... a hit.
I love mages that have skill and nothing else. It's so useful. Like, I need skill on a weapon type that always hits anyway. It's just so useful. Alright, he does have a lot of spells, though. He has Warp! That alone is great.
Oh, that's new.
They buffed him. They buffed this guy. Yeah, Mario...
Alright, Grandpa,
you should know,
get in.
To be fair, Noma is one of the weakest links in Celica's army in vanilla. I don't even think he has Excalibur, does he?
I just gave him the Draco Shield and Sagittae.
Yeah, I know he gets Sagittae. I don't think he had Excalibur. He didn't have
Okay,
Fortify.
Fortify's a new one. That's gotta
He didn't
be.
have Restore. He definitely didn't have Warp. We have a Rest Tank. Yeah, he's definitely the Rest Tank of this army. Yeah, no, I think they definitely buffed him. Although, to be fair, I think
Which he kind of needed.
He did need. He really did. He even compared to like Jenny, he just kind of sucked. Cause I always said this, but like I think what Noma needed he wasn't supposed to be like a, you know, a
Super combat guy.
yeah, he's supposed to be more of a utility, and I'm glad that the devs
It
really,
made him that.
yeah, I'm glad they did that because Celica's army doesn't actually have warp, and that's something that they kind of did maybe want to have, and I'm glad they gave it to him. Honestly, if they just gave him warp, I would not even complain. Like if they just kept all
But they
this
give
other
him
stuff.
fortify.
Yeah, he gets fortify and restore as well, which he also didn't have those. And if you do want combat, he does get Excalibur, so he's still kind of useful for that. He's not going to be doing that much. Noma gets warp. Yes, and I think it is. I think it's justified because he kind of sucks otherwise. As you can see, this is not a combat unit. This is really not a combat unit, but he is a good utility unit. I'm glad that they leaned into that. That's actually really good. So
I wonder if they'll keep his support with Celica about him just wanting back rubs.
About him wanting one. Oh, back rubs? What?
Yeah, he's like, Celica, I'm old. I need a back rub. I'm serious. That's it.
That is kind of funny. I'm surprised he's
Like Alms with Mycen is like this touching thing about like, I'm sad you're not my grandpa. Don't worry, I still am. But like, back rub, woman.
Originally, he had some utility with spells. No, he didn't. Not really. He didn't even really get that great of spells. He was like another healer, I guess. I was like the best you could use with him, but he wasn't even like.
He's like.
I don't even think
he's
he
like
got
Grandpa
physic.
Bowie.
Like he should have had physic. I think he didn't even have physic. He had a heal, but you'd have to go stand next to the opponent to your other guy to use it, and he didn't really have the durability or the movement to really pull that off well. Doctor, why do you keep
He was
saying
just
that?
mid. To invoke humor, clearly.
Leon, go shoot him.
Why aren't you laughing?
Woman humor at its finest. Actually, no. Woman humor is making like a very stale sex joke for the Angelian time.
Why do they do that? Like,
Because
why?
they-
How are we like the icky perverts?
Yeah, how? It does make me wonder how do we get the reputation if they're the ones that always make that joke? That's got to be the one underrated unit either that no one cares about because he's old. I don't know if he's underrated. I mean, he's pretty freaking bad.
I mean, I guess he's pretty underrated for the fact that nobody finds him in their first playthrough.
I think I found him in my first playthrough, but
I
yeah,
didn't.
He's easy to miss, but the problem is even when you do get him, he's not worth using. Noma Pulse. Let's kill this guy, or what? Oh yeah, she doesn't take effective damage. I would actually like to kill this guy, but we can't sadly. With the only heal that joins you in Act... He actually joins you in Act 4, more or less.
Because you need to beat this map originally.
By the way, though, Mario, this map was entirely different in the original. It wasn't even indoors. It was actually outside the temple.
It was
And
half
really
indoors.
sucked. It was an awful map. It's a very sloggy... Pretty much, it's just canter spam. And you just fight...
Would you like to know a fun fact?
What fun fact?
So in the SOV speedrun, which I watched many years ago because I was extremely bored in like class or something, the runner will actually sacrifice Est to open the door
Base?
to the shrine.
What the base? Sacking Est? For the greater
It's her
good?
one utility. They recruit her and she opens the door and she dies.
I mean, I guess you are doing an LTC or speedrun, whatever it is. Speedrun, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, speedrunning and using S is not exactly... Doesn't exactly go along. They go along like oil and water, really.
Of course, actually, the speedrun, any speedrun like on the DS or 3DS is going to be super boring because you can skip enemy phases.
17.
So you see nothing.
Yeah, we're not at full health, so we don't want to do that. I could put highest in there, but I don't think he'd survive. If he doesn't face crit, he might. He doesn't, so he might be able to do something. He probably won't hit, but hey, it's worth a shot, I guess. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot, I would say. This guy doesn't move. You do move, but not enough. That difference. Just put you on the stairs and we're good to go. I'm trying to shoot this guy too. Because why not? Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt at all. I'm anticipating getting doubled, it's just he didn't die. He's probably not gonna hit. I've watched a video about a lesser known unit across each final, and I'm surprised they picked Jesse instead of Noma. I feel like Noma's more obscure. I mean, they're both kind of obscure, but I feel
Everybody at least knows Jesse. Like,
yeah,
he's Jesse.
It's very easy to miss Noma. Like, I didn't miss him on my first playthrough as far as I remember, but I could see how someone would miss him. Cause like you just happen to not explore in the right area, you just miss him.
Like,
you know?
I had explored it before, but then I just, like, I forgot that the water had drained.
Yeah.
So I didn't think to go back down there.
I'm sure you're not the only one who's done that. I'm sure you're not the first.
Which, like, you lose out on so much. Like, Noma, the mage ring, a fountain.
That's why you explore the dungeons. But I can see...
Well, I thought I had.
But you can see why... You can see how that would happen. Yeah, I'm sure you weren't the only one who made that mistake. Yeah, Fortify is great to have. It is great to have.
Thank you, Grandpa.
So, instead of being useless old mage with no tricks to him, he's pretty much like Goto. Or like Nime, who just has like a lot of staff utility, but not really much combat utility. But hey, having pretty much a Nime is not a bad thing.
I'd say Nime actually has pretty good combat. He's more of a Yoder.
Yeah, I guess he's more of a Yoder, if anything. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, he's more of a Yoder.
It's like, Nime can get going, like...
Pretty much she has like no speed. She'll do decent damage, but... Don't expect
Her speed's actually pretty alright. It's her HP that's the problem.
Oh yeah, her HP is like freaking 24 or something.
And yeah, I do think she gets weighed down by some dark magic because she's like an old lady.
Everyone's weighed down by dark magic.
Because the only people who wield it are old women, little girls, and little boys.
Yep. I don't know.
You probably would have been actually pretty decent if you could have used it.
Yeah, what's the statue for? I don't do anything in here. It's like the very center of the map, but it doesn't do anything. And these green units are just kind of here for what reason? I don't know what they're here for.
They're Noma's cheer squad.
I guess so. They're not moving or anything, so I don't know what they're trying to do.
He has to keep his many wives safe.
Yeah, he has to keep his harem safe, pretty much. Alright. See how highest does. It's probably not gonna make. It's probably not gonna hit. Oh, he did hit. Okay, you know what? Highest may be kind of good. And he gets a level. It's probably gonna be like +1 skill or something. HP
That's
and
generous.
strength. HP and strength. Okay, that is kind of what Atlas tends to level.
Yeah, he's in the Atlas family, all right.
Okay, this healer needs to go. This guy's got physic, and I don't like that. He's got physic, and that's not okay.
Only we're allowed to have physic.
Oh, they're healing Noma. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I like how it plays for the commanders. I love that it's the green unit theme. Honestly, it's too cool for green units to have. But the green units are not worthy of having freaking for the commanders to play for their phase, but...
For the Noma.
Yeah, for the Noma? For the Noma. So we got more gargoyles. I'm not a fan, but they don't really have... They only have iron lances, so they're not that scary. This guy's hiding behind a statue. What a freaking wuss. What an absolute wuss. Oh, statue, protect me! Yeah, screw you. You're spamming physic here. You don't get the right to be a coward. Oh, nice, you just crit him. Oh, you're gonna dodge? Okay, then I'm gonna crit. Based Catria. Based Catria. Very based.
And what's that dude just like standing in the void with a bow? What the heck?
Which guy? Oh, these guys just have like floating tiles they stand on. It's kind of dumb.
That's a Radiant Dawn endgame moment.
Or FE7's in game, if anything. Yeah, because that guy's summoning gargoyles, that's why. You're curious as to why they're just kind of appearing. It's because that guy up there is a summoner, and that's not very cool, game. It's not very cool.
And don't forget, next map we get to deal with, or next act we get to deal with the guy who summons Necro Dragons.
Joy. Maybe they changed that map so it doesn't suck as much or not. Alright, highest. Oh, highest actually hitting things. Very nice.
Who are you? You're not the highest.
You're not the highest. You're an imposter. Let's go heal him. Use Arm's heal. This is a kind of weird pull-up though. Yeah, I think we should start trying to rush these guys, just so we can go in. Can you move? Yeah, you can't unfortunately like that. Let's go shoot the Luna Shaman, you don't like him. Let's see if Leon can seal the deal here. He actually can. I like that. No, let's use this Iron Bow, it gets the job done. Plus I have like a bajillion Iron Bows in this route anyway. So they're easily replaceable. Nice. Okay, he's gone. Won't be causing us any trouble where he's gone. You said you can hit 75%. Yeah.
Alright, next 95 we see, no dice.
Yeah, probably. Needs an Invade Israel DLC. I don't think FP4 is getting any DLC. Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell Camaro? I don't think FP4 is getting any DLC.
Camaro, this will only happen if you write Shozo Kaga a very nicely worded letter and slip in at least $1 million.
Okay. We hit that archer. We can pull the witch. I don't know if I really want to do that. Not really sure I'm a fan of pulling witches. Not really my cup of tea. We could attack this guy, but I mean we could. We could just bank on a crit and hey, if it doesn't work, we can always just come pull her out. No crit? That's kind of sad. Oh well, we can pull her out of there. But she did at least get a level out of that, so it's not too bad. Level 9.
Wait, Camaro, just embezzle from your company, and then you'll get the
yeah, that's a
Kaga
great
money.
idea. Bro just got hired. Go ahead and embezzle money. He just got hired.
The game is rated E for embezzlement.
Rated E for embezzlement. That is pin worthy. If someone actually made that comment, I would pin it. Rated E for embezzlement. That is peak. Bull.
I try.
I just keep spamming Fortify because my cheerleader squad keeps using Physic on me, so it doesn't really matter.
Based Noma Harem.
Very based. I don't even think you really need his harem, to be honest. Like, they could just have Noma join you, and I don't think it would really be necessary. Like, maybe
No,
on
he needs to show off the ladies.
Maybe on Lunatic I could maybe see that, but like on Normal it's kind of a joke. Like, we don't need the extra help. Even if Noma
I'm not
didn't
gonna
show
look
up,
at
I'd
gift
be
horse in
fine.
my mouth.
The help I could have used is maybe like on, I don't know, the Sluice. I could use help on the Sluice. The Sluice map, they maybe should have some green unit join you or something, but on this, getting pinned without chatting. He's just too powerful. He's just too powerful. I'm actually gonna send Mel over here. This site's a lot more prudent in terms of manpower. Well, it wasn't a 94%, but it was a 90. But it was an 84%, and we missed it. We did say the next high percent was gonna be a miss. So I mean, we weren't wrong. Oh boy, here come the gargoyles.
Go on, Valbar, take them all. You're the true lord of this game.
He is. Why'd they put freaking gargoyles down south? That doesn't even make sense. There's no summoner down there. Why would you put... Why do they do this? You're too fruity with reinforcements, so you don't even understand how reinforcements work. Why would you do this? It doesn't even make sense. You already have a guy summoning gargoyles in the north. Why even, like, what? At that point, why even put a summoner here if you're just gonna spawn them down south anyway when there's nothing there? What's the frickin' point? If there's a summoner, why do you get more reinforcements even without a summoner? Like, why? It's like they don't even know what...
You just do.
Like, what's the point then? Why do you even need a summoner? You can just pop them out of a wall anyway. Annoying.
But he can just summon them anywhere.
But like I said, it doesn't even matter at this point. Just syphilis. Freaking syphilis tome. Can't get her up there, unfortunately. So we'll do the next best thing. We'll go get someone else up there. We'll get Atlas up here to maybe kill something. I don't know. Yeah, you can go kill the archer. I don't think they're doing much EXP, but sure. But he will get a level up.
Yeah.
Level 7. You got strength, skill, and defense. Okay. That skill is going to help him a lot. He does have some issues hitting things. But he really could use some speed, so he stops getting double by everything. That would make his life a lot easier, I'm just saying. We're gonna hit the Leon. I think we're gonna go get the witch with Leon and just get her out of the way. Of course, we miss.
I mean, Leon isn't known for hitting women.
I mean, true. We could get a kill here. That'd be good. Alright then. Yeah, I mean this map isn't really hard, it's just kind of tedious. Because we're just gonna slow us down. We're gonna slow down our advance.
Slow and tedious, otherwise known as Sacred Echoes.
Kinda, yeah. Alright, Valbar. You show him. You show him. Could try to attack with S as well. Yeah, that seems like a great idea.
Good job, Est. You did nothing, as per usual.
As expected. We will put Paula over here, because unlike her sister, she actually, like she says, big sisters get it done. Strength and defense, great level. star level. Okay.
You know, I might be inclined to agree that big sisters get it done.
You saw S wasn't gonna get it done. There's no way S was gonna get it done, that's for sure. Why are the freaking skeletons so freaking tanky? I don't understand why they're so tanky. And of course it dodges. Stop dodging! 87% and I can't land either. Stupid.
You were having a little too much accuracy earlier.
You're having a little too much fun.
Alt. You're having a bit too much
And I missed
fun.
an 89%. Thanks, game. Thanks.
That's
game.
just a May moment, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, it is. Unfortunately. He keeps dodging these 80%. These are you sure they're
This
not?
terror lives in the Matrix.
Apparently. He dodged like 4 80% in a row. Like, what is bro doing? I don't understand. You know, I'm starting to realize why May is not promoted yet. It's because she just misses everything. That's why.
You know, that would help her in her endeavors to promote.
Snooze cell? Yeah, he's deprived of sleep. I don't know. You know, we should probably get rid of this guy, because that guy could probably kill a cat rat combined with his friends. Anything hit rate below 90 is 10, yeah. Sounds about right. That
Proctor,
sounds...
what time is it over there? Like, isn't it like night for you? Or like early morning? Did you sleep?
She never sleeps. I think part of the problem with a lot of these maps they design is that they're full of enemies that slow you down. What I mean by that is like enemies that have like 5 range or something like that, or some really scary mages you just don't want to fight directly. Or in this case, they're just kind of clustered together. They send flyers. They have stupid, ungodly amounts of reinforcements for no reason. Like, it's just... that's why these maps are so slow, because they just do everything possible to slow you down.
You mean you don't like Mr. Purple Vampire summoning gargoyles from the literal end of the map?
Yeah, no, I love it. It's great game design.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Like, even Echoes didn't do that.
At least when they gave you reinforcements, now don't get me wrong, reinforcements and echoes were annoying, but they were only from summoners. So you knew where they were coming from.
Like, you know exactly what you're getting. Okay,
Yeah.
this guy summons bone walkers, this guy summons gargoyles,
Like I
and
said,
they're
the
going to
ones in the
summon
south
near
are just
him.
random guys just popped out of nowhere. Like, it makes no sense. Why are they here? Who put these guys here? I didn't.
Is there another Cantor just off screen? Did Noma just walk right past one?
I guess. I don't know. At least they're not ambush spawns, I guess, but like that's a pretty freaking low bar.
I guess it's to like try and target the Noma harem, but
It's just kinda,
still,
it doesn't make any sense.
like that's the direction you came from. Nobody else was there.
Yeah, so like why would there be enemies there? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, they're not that aggressive with the reinforcements so far, anyway. But like, why do these reinforcements need to be on the south? That makes no sense. The whole idea is that this guy is summoning reinforcements with his staff that pops like right around here, not on the other side of the map. That makes 0 sense.
There have never been ranged Cantors.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty quiet for most of the stream, maybe. Yeah, I guess it's the only time Proctor's quiet. Which is asleep. Okay, can we do something to this guy?
But how could you miss yesterday? We found Majima.
Yeah, Majima's pretty based. Oh dear. I found something that's not based though. It's called this guy. Yeah, this guy's not pretty based. Could block him. Could maybe. I really do want to try to get Atlas. I can pick up frickin' Balbar, dang. Okay, let's try this with Atlas. It's gonna go. Actually, that's pretty accurate. The Sword Reaver is pretty accurate. Let's see if it works. Okay, good. Get some XP out of that. Very nice. Can we send? No, we can't do that. This guy is pretty scary because he does a lot of damage. Look at that guy. The freaking fetid claw right there. Oh yeah, he doesn't take, like, he barely survives anything, but still. Mr. Fetid Claws is honestly pretty scary.
Puma's strongest undead.
Yeah, kinda. Actually, I bet you could probably... Never mind. I thought I was gonna be able to kill him, but no, I said we can't. Because those guys give a lot of EXP, so I want to say that for someone who actually needs the XP. I'll just give it to, like, Leon or someone who doesn't need it. Like, give it to May. Someone who really... May or Sonya, I'm thinking. Because they really...
You think May can hit?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, May can't actually hit. You're right. You're right. Assuming May can hit was my first problem.
You can hit the broadside of a barn.
No, she couldn't. No, she couldn't. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. I hate to admit it, but you're absolutely right. Rescue Drop does make things a little less tedious at times because it's like if you miss... That's one thing I hate in Shadow Dragon Hard 5. I freaking hate that. Like in the early game, it's like you miss that 60% and you're exposed. Too bad. It would honestly, it would make like the first 3 bosses actually a lot more manageable because you could just rescue Ogma, drop him out of range and heal him, which is what you could do in FE6 hard mode, and it makes such
because FE6 is a good game.
But you can't do that. Imagine fighting like the hard mode enemies with hard mode bonuses, or like the bosses. Imagine fighting the bosses, but you can't actually rescue drop.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that's what Shadow Dragon Hard 5 is. And I don't want to make it sound worse than it really is, but in the early maps, you have really over super enemies. Like the bosses, the bosses are literally just an RNG fest for the first 3 maps. Well, the first one's the stall fest, but then 2 and 3 is literally just your guys have luck and enough speed to not get doubled, and everyone pretty much not named Ogma or Barst do not have that. And Ogma doesn't have enough luck, so he still risks just getting a 1% crit that just deletes him. Great game balancing, guys. The one guy that doesn't get demolished has a 1% chance of getting demolished. Unless he levels luck, which he usually doesn't. So, I mean, yeah, if he does level luck even once, then yeah, it's just a stall fest, really. But unfortunately...
This was a play-tested difficulty, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. What I was surprised about, by the time I got to Chapter 6, you actually... Like, I hate Chapter 6 in Shadow Dragon. I freaking hate it. If you know what Chapter 6 in Shadow Dragon is, it's the one where you got, like, all that crap in the hallway, and I was like, oh god, this is gonna suck on Hard 5. And I played
like
it yesterday.
that castle map?
Yeah, the one where you're fighting everything in the hallway.
The one right after you get hardened?
Yes, that one.
Okay, yeah.
It's just like, oh god, this is gonna be cancer on Hard 5. It actually wasn't that bad. I did get kind of lucky at 2 points I could have lost a unit, but like, I was like, you know, that's actually a lot more manageable than I thought it was. It was a lot more manageable than I thought it'd be. So, like, yeah, I feel like it's sort of like that point in the game, sort of like FE6 hard mode, where, like, you get to, like, Chapter 8 and beyond, where it's, like, it's not that bad. It's a little tricky at points, but it's, like, it's not that bad. It kind of felt like that. So it's like, okay, yeah, at this point in the game, it's not actually that bad. I kind of like it. But the first 3 bosses are just either a stall fest or an RNG fest, or both.
Well, just grind Gordon to level 20.
Unironically, but that takes forever. That's what I don't understand. Like, why do they make Jagan so bad? Like, the guy can also.
Why is Jagan so bad? From what I've heard, he's supposed to be like a Jagan, but he doesn't Jagan right.
Because everything else in Hard 5 has stats that are kind of too high. And yeah, he's got
I'm convinced the only good Jagan is Marcus.
He's got marginally more. He has like 2 more defense than Cain and Abel. And mind you, he's promoted Cain or Abel, if you think about it. But he has like 2 more defense.
He can use the Silver Lance, but like you're also just fighting a bunch of axemen.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, though. Yeah, exactly. At the beginning of the game, part of what the beginning is so difficult is because they're freaking pirates that can just go over the water. So in other words, your little formations don't really matter that much because you can't just go choke them off on the water.
Which, like, was fine in, like, FE1 because there wasn't a weapon triangle, but...
And they also didn't have, like, 10 speed at the beginning of the game, so they could double most of your guys. Yeah, in Chapter 2 or 3, I believe they have, like, 10 speed, so, they can double... Well, in Chapter 3, I know they have 10 speed, so they're kind of tricky to deal with. You're not doubling them, except for maybe with, like, Ogma, if he gets kind of lucky.
It's a very good difficulty, I hope you know.
Like I said, the only ones that can face Chapter 2's boss, on average, and not just die, are Ogma and Bars. Now, I will say Bars is very well designed. I didn't expect him to be that good in Hard 5, but he is really freaking good. His bases are great. He won't get dull for a good time, and he usually will level his speed, so he's just not going to ever fall into doubling range unless it's really unlucky. So I do like that, but like, why is it only 2 units in the game at that point that just can do that?
Because, shut up. Because. Don't question Shadow Dragon.
Kamiro's been awfully quiet when we've been insulting Shadow Dragon Hard 5. He's been suspiciously quiet.
He's gonna find out how to time both of us out on your own stream.
Let's see here. 18... Do you double? No, you're definitely not doubling. I promise you that. You're not doubling, that's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Maybe he just went to sleep. He said he was tired.
Could be. He went away. I do kind of want to debate him on this, like, because I know he loves Shadow Dragon. Part of Hard 5 is kind of fun, I won't lie, but there is a lot of headache in the early game that makes me question why people defend it so much.
The early game is why I haven't been able to get into the game.
Sounds like Shadow Dragon is not that great, honestly. On lower difficulties, it's actually pretty okay. Like, I've played Hard 3 before, all the way through, and it's actually a pretty manageable difficulty. But the early few chapters of Hard 5 freaking suck. I think Chapter 5 is the worst, honestly.
I don't understand the people who, like, praise Shadow Dragon as the greatest Fire Emblem. I don't quite understand it, personally.
I don't really
mind. What are they seeing that I'm not?
I don't really mind it except for Hard 5, which just has a really rough start for some reason.
And maybe that's just, like, me being headstrong and trying to go in on the hardest difficulty. That's probably exactly what it is. But even still, like...
I think rescue or some form of rescue should be in pretty much every Fire Emblem game.
If they're gonna add the weapon triangle and all these and reclassing and all these other changes to FE1, why not just like add rescue?
They really should. I think Hard 5 would be more manageable by that alone. If it just had rescue dropping stuff, if you could just do that, you have several mounts you get in the early game. You have Cain, Abel, Jagan, Sheeta. That's 4. Right there. Plenty of guys that can rescue drop.
You'd give Jagan some more use.
Yeah, it'd give Jagan more to do. And like I said, I think for those bosses, it'd turn it from not being RNG. They'd still be slobs, don't get me wrong, but they'd be a lot more manageable. And you wouldn't really risk... Like, you could actually put, you know... You could have Ogma in, you know, going for an attack, then rescue, drop him out, heal him, and then come back the next turn. So you don't have to... You literally just pray for a crit. Because you're not out damaging the healing that he gets from the floor. That's how bad it is. You are praying for like a 1 or 2% crit on the boss. That's pretty much it.
And you know what? While you're at it, you might as well just give back Kanto.
Yeah. Like I said, I think the design choice of that just makes no sense.
Yeah.
Once you hit the killing edge, it is a little bit easier, but you don't get that until Chapter 3. So you have to deal with the Chapter 2 boss without a killing edge. You had to pray for like a 5% crit. I lied, it wasn't like a 1%. It was like a 5%, but still, it's not a good enough chance.
You shouldn't have to rely on a crit.
Yeah, it's freaking awful.
That's just poor design.
Kanto? No, like the...
No, it's Kanto with a C.
Oh crap, I think Atlas is dead. I didn't remember they was in range of that. Well...
Oh well.
I guess we can revive him, but still that kind of sucks. Unless he feels like dodging, which I don't think he does. Oh, what? Oh! That guy just went to heal. Okay, well, nice AI. AI is too obsessed with healing its crap than actually killing my... How did I not see a kill there?
That's the second time Atlas has lived because of the brown mercy patch.
Like, they should have seen a kill. I'm fairly certain that would have been a kill.
They didn't want to give Atlas.
Oh, he was spared by 1 point. That's probably why. He would have lived with 1 HP. That's the entire reason.
Oh, is that right?
I guess so. I guess that's what it was. I really didn't think he would have survived with 1 HP. I thought he was a goner. I genuinely thought time was up for him. I genuinely thought he was. I genuinely thought he was dead. I thought that was it for him. I really thought, okay, yeah, that's it, he's dead.
And yet, here he is.
Yeah, apparently. If there's one thing he's good at, it's not dying.
Brown mercy.
I guess so. Let's see if... relying on May to hit anything is always a terrible idea, but... I'm going to go do
Alright, May, redeem yourself.
Okay,
Go on.
she actually did hit him. Like the one time she'll hit anything. But watch freaking Highest not hit, though. Just to make up for it. Just to make up for it, don't worry.
Because he's highest.
Yeah. Which means you can't really trust him.
No man can be trusted.
Oh, he actually hit! Nice! Yes, I am still alive. Yeah, that should just be his...
Dang it, Highest, you ruined my funny FE7 commercial joke.
He did. Really?
Yeah, I said... You said he couldn't be trusted. I said no man can be trusted, then he hit.
Dang. The one time he actually hits is a ruin your joke.
Alright, send this guy into attack with gargoyle.
Throw my laptop out of the window. That's like the 10th 80% I've missed on this map. Now I get why people hate 1R. I get it now. I get it now. I used to not get it. I get it now.
You hate the true numbers?
I do. Because they never freaking land.
Hmm.
So many upper percents that should land just don't. I mean, it's really tedious being told, like, every other attack, oh, too bad, you missed. Okay, we're gonna get this done. No, we're not.
To
We're gonna wait
RN
another.
has its merit.
We're gonna wait another 40 minutes because no one wants to actually do the job.
I suppose it has its drawbacks.
I feel like it has
But
more
I'm glad
drawbacks.
we're on one RN.
I'm not. I'm never freaking playing one RN option ever again. Is she gonna be okay? She should be okay. I'll probably heal her from here. Except probably. Screw you, game. Screw you. Just give Jenny more range or physic. Why does bro have syphilis? I don't want your syphilis. Keep it to yourself, man. Let's see, would we survive this? That's what, 33 damage. We have 4 res, so yes we would. Yes we would. Okay, let's do that. Well, yeah, this map is kind of sucking, not gonna lie. There's always that one map every stream that's just gotta be that absolute slogfest. Always that one map, you know which one I'm talking about. Wait, May? Does May survive this? 33 minus 20? Yeah, she would survive that unless she gets doubled. Nah, she's not gonna double that.
She's kind of fast.
I think it's really dumb she's weighed down by tones. Being weighed down by tones is retarded. Especially
I mean,
when
everybody is. Even King Bowie.
Well, it's dumb because like that's literally an extension of them in a game like this. It's literally just an extension of their ability.
Yeah.
Just like their
That's true.
neutral tone that they're gonna use no matter what. You can't unequip it.
I mean, always -3.
Yeah, it's genuinely retarded. Like, unless she has a speed growth to compensation for it, which she doesn't, it's kind of dumb. Why are there these crap wads coming down from the south again? Like, bro, the frickin' canter is north, idiots! This physic guy's also really annoying because he won't frickin' die. He keeps healing. Really...
I love enemy healers. I love them. They're my favorites.
Oh, this guy's gonna go kill... That was a crit, I think. No, it's just sages having really flashy animations. Okay, never mind. Female sages have really flashy animations. But yeah, I'm really sick of this reinforcement spam garbage.
Garbage is the accurate word for it.
Oh, that's a really flashy twirl there. Just kept twirling our staff and then just crit. Okay. You guys are frickin' dead. I will make sure you die. A very painful death. For wasting my time so much. Of course you can't double. You can't ever double anything, can you?
Why would you think that?
That's true. Yeah, I think we kind of made Atlas worse by just fixing him into a class. I think that kind of hurts.
Yeah,
me.
and then they gave us highest.
Yeah, no, I think they just made Atlas worse by doing that. It doesn't really help him. It kind of hurts him. See if we can get a crit. One crit is all we need to go and delete this guy. Delete the syphilis man, please.
One crit. Where have I heard that before? Shadow Dragon, is that you?
That's not a crit. Do you not know what crits are? I guess you don't. You'd fit right in Shadow Dragon. Use an aura tome to get rid of this guy. That is one thing May's really good at. It's killing shamans.
Very true.
Because she gets really accurate against them. She does a lot of damage. It's really good. Really good. I am ready to rip this guy's heart out. This frickin' canter over here. I am absolutely ready.
I mean, as you should be. He's been kind of a thorn in our side this whole time.
This guy doesn't even play by the rules. He summons crap halfway across the map. Like, I don't even think they're linked to him. Was the worst part. They're just kind of running around aimlessly. And I hate that.
Yep.
Meme Santa. Yeah, next turn, Paula's gonna lodge his guts at the end of her Iron Lance. Oh, well, it's not enough damage to kill him, sadly.
As she should. You know what? If you look like a vampire, you should take damage from Slayer.
Yeah,
Which Pala has.
I agree. He doesn't take effective damage from Slayer because he's stupid.
Because this purple creature is very much a human being.
I thought you said this purple cretin. I was like, yeah, you know what? That's also a pretty accurate description.
No, he's a cretin too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's a given.
What? Bro, what happened to Celica? She became a brunette. What? She
Is this
became
an
a brunette
upgrade?
and a child.
No. No, not an upgrade. No, 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 no.
Oh, it's a flashback. Flashback.
I'd like to
support.
preface that I did not see that she was a child when I said, is this an upgrade? I would like to preface that. I was just going off of what Harden said.
Goodness, there seem to be a few pesky rain clouds darkening your face. Will they clear away if I offer some cookies? Ah, Noma. I thought Sister Katina? First I thought I was gonna say Sister Katarina, but it's Katina. It's a strange name. I'd already brought her students back inside. What are you doing out here all alone, little one? I was just reading these tomes Sister Silk lent me. She knows Silk?
I do think that's canon lore.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. I suppose I lost track of time. Oh, those spells look quite complex. When I was your age, I hardly had the discipline to study as intently as you. Really? Truly. But studying should be no cause for tears, lest you dislike it so much. But the mere sight of a book could drive you to weep. It isn't the reading that's hard, it's nor the incantations to cast it. I'm starting with the first lesson, but the spell... I don't like fire very much. That I can imagine you wouldn't. Why don't you give yourself a rest and we'll try anew after supper? No, I'm gonna learn it. I have to. I want to. I mustn't make excuses for myself. Your resolve is admirable. In that case, perhaps it'll be easier if we practice together. Close your eyes and picture yourself reading your favorite book by the warmth and light of a cozy hearth. Imagine if you could reach forth and pull a little of that warmth out, only as warm as a nice cup of tea. Now roll it into your hand, warming it smaller and smaller. Did something happen? My fingers are still chilly. There's no need to rush. You'll take it day by day, slowly and surely. So her support with Celica, his support with Celica is just a flashback? That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Why isn't he asking for his back rub? What the heck?
Bill's like bad support, he's not asking for back rubs.
This isn't canon. Nope. Fake support. Alright, out of spite, I'm looking up the real Noma support.
Bro's calling me slothful while he stands here spamming crap at me.
He has not moved an inch.
Bro, you're calling me slothful when you're standing here spamming your dumb staff? Spare your words. They
Oh,
mean nothing.
correction. He doesn't ask for one. Celica offers.
Oh, dang. That's right. That's right, harem woman. Heal me. course, Jerkwad gets his Gargoyle Squad. And just as soon as I'm about to go closing on him, he gets more freaking Gargoyles, because that's what he needs. That's just what he needs. It's just what he needs. Unfortunately for you, I'm in a very genocidal anti-gargoyle mood today.
I wonder why.
I do too, I don't know why. HP and strength on highest. Thanks, highest. You have 6 skill. Please fix that.
Good job, highest. Be not highest in the future.
Be not highest. Okay. Alright, May. She actually lands attacks, finally. Attacks I don't expect her to land. You know it's something when she's actually landing an attack you don't expect her to land. That's what baffles me. I forget I have warp. I can just go use warp. Why don't I just use warp? There's warp Excalibur up there. Why not do that?
We're just not used to it.
Yeah, we're just not used to him actually having good utility. Gotta be kind of careful.
In this crazy world, Noma can be good.
I know, right? Sonya one-shots these dumb gargoyles. It's amazing.
Gerudo King would be proud.
It would be. Unfortunately, she gets like no EXP off it, but hey. We're making progress. We're making progress. Alright, Katria, you've got a job to do. Please do it. Nice. Yeah, let's go with these dumb archers here. I mean, they're not really that scary or anything, they're just annoying. HP, strength, and speed. Katria just stays cooking. She just stays cooking. Like, this is just a very solid unit. I can't complain. I really can't.
Katria is one of the things that got me out of my aversion to GBA Pegasus Knights, because that's what I was used to, and I just hated them for the longest time. But then I'm like, oh dang.
To be fair, if your main exposure to GBA Pegasus Knights is like Florina, I don't blame you. And FE6. FE6
Florina, Vanessa, Shanna.
Oh, Shanna's the worst defender, honestly. Yeah, a lot of, I do like some of them, but like, none of the ones you listed. I don't like any of those. Shanna.
Yeah, so the
Vanessa.
ones that give you the first impression.
Yeah, I can see how that, like, your first impression being stinkers like Shanna. Yeah, obviously you're not gonna really like them, but like, I like Tana. Tana's pretty good.
I've never used her because of my aversion.
She's a lot better than
I should.
She's no Vanessa, I'll say that. She does take a little bit to get... She takes a little to get going, but like once she gets going really, really good.
Being able to promote to a Wyvern Knight, that's something that's appealing to me.
I think Wyvern Knights are the most overrated thing in existence.
Really?
Yeah, like when I use them, I'm like, what? Why do people freaking always say to promote into this? This thing's so...
It fixes her con.
I guess it might fix con, but like that's the only thing it does. I would rather have swords. I know it's a controversial take, but it's like I would rather have a counter to axe users, or at least not take as much damage from axes, than I would have.
There's an axe reaver.
Well, okay, actually you make a better point, because you're talking about con. The main argument I hear from most people say is, oh, well, she gets Pierce. Okay, well, screw Pierce. What a stupid freaking skill. It's just...
Pierce is a stupid proc skill. It's her con. She gets like 4 points of it, putting her up to 9.
That's a good argument.
Can actually,
like, I didn't
You can
realize
actually
that.
use an Iron Lance without her being slowed down.
See, that's actually a good argument. Saying like, okay, she's less slowed down by stuff. That's a good argument. Everyone else I've ever heard talk about Wyvern Knight is just like, oh, but you get Pierce. Okay, well, what if she
Yeah, and
actually
Pierce is the stupidest thing in the world.
What if instead of giving Vanessa Pierce, why not just use a unit that actually has a strength stat? So she doesn't need to rely on proccing crap. Like...
Also gets good strength from what I remember.
Not really.
Yeah,
I'm fairly
okay.
certain strength is not that impressive anyway on the Wyvern.
You know, I'm gonna do some research right now.
Look at this. Lived in the late Jurassic period. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
My favorite dinosaur is Dinosaurus.
Dinosaurs. Though I will say, I did actually just study a little bit of that when I took, I guess, like, Earth history, I guess, so to speak. Because I was a geology major. It was actually pretty interesting.
Okay, so...
Go ahead.
So, I'm going to read you off Hannah's promotion games.
Okay.
So, as a Falcon Knight, she gets 5 HP. As a Wyvern Knight, she gets 3. They both get 2 skill, or 2 strength, mind you.
So in other words, it
Falcon
doesn't
Knight
get
gets
that much.
0.
It doesn't get that
Same
much.
same strength, yep.
Okay.
No skill for Falcon Knight, 1 skill for Wyvern. They both get 2 speed, both get 0 luck. Surprisingly, Falcon Knight gets 2 defense and res, while Wyvern Knight gets 1 of each. 1 con for Falcon Knight, 4 for Wyvern Knight, which puts her up to 9. And then they both get 1 move.
See, that's the main argument, really, is that the con. Like you just read that, and almost the entire time, like, so isn't Falcon Knight approach better? I was like, so
But then I
Falcon
got
Knight
to the 4 con.
Yeah, that is the biggest argument, really, to be made, is the con. But usually...
Lances are the second heaviest weapons in the game.
That is true.
So...
That is a fair point. Oh god, this guy's gonna take forever to kill.
Like, I'm pretty sure the average Iron Lance has, what, 7 con? And, like, the Javelin's gonna weigh her down by 5 points, even when promoted.
Silica
To the
doubles
Falcon
with
Knight.
Excalibur. That's really good, because I kind of need it.
It is pretty good.
Because this guy is, like, obnoxiously tanky and dodgy at the same time. I would try this, but it's risky.
I'm glad they imported FE6 Thrones.
Yeah, it's such a great idea. Import the most obnoxious thrones in the series for a very tedious game. Great idea. Yeah, I think we just gotta go and nuke with mages. I think that's like the only way we're gonna feasibly actually hit. To get some really lucky rolls, which we're probably not. Let's go let's just freaking throw Silica in there. Silica, maybe Bowie. Bowie does decent-ish damage. Oh god, look at that. If only he survived. Oh man, that's tempting. But he might very well get hit by both of those. That is tempting.
Yeah.
If we can chip him down, then yeah, I would give it to Bowie. If we can chip him down to where he could get killed by that, I will give it. Normally I'd be like, oh, who can I give the boss kills? I don't freaking care about the boss kills here. This is
Bowie deserves it. Like, yeah, whoever gets this guy gone,
yeah,
who should get it.
it's one of those bosses. It's like, I don't care who gets rid of him, just someone get rid of this guy.
Who cares about the EXP? This thing just needs to die.
He's got 42 avoid.
As he should. That's very fair and balanced, yes.
Very fun and balanced, more like. So we do 16 damage with this. I think that's enough to put him in kill range, actually, by Bowie. Yeah, I believe it is. Heathen priestess, your kind cannot dissuade me. I will claim this place in the name of Lord Duma. I will not allow you to desecrate the home of the mother any further. Chip him down, chip him down. Well, unfortunately, he's really annoying to chip down. He's got 3 range, so the only one who's attacking him without getting retaliated seriously is archers, and they have like no hit against him. Strength, speed, and defense. Very nice. Okay. So Silica's.
And now Mr. Bowie can kill.
Yeah, I believe he can. And he's got 100% accuracy, so that's like perfect.
Because he's based Bowie.
Get machine gunned. Thank you. Killing me changes not your fate. It changes nothing.
Or something. Changes Celica's class.
Yeah, it does. It actually does.
Kinda
oh my
stupid.
god. Do you see that level that he's got? It was almost
I
a
haven't
perfect
yet,
level.
but
Keep a look at the screen.
sure, yeah. Okay, he's leveling up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Everything but res. Typical Bowie level.
I didn't
Weakest
expect him to
Bowie
get
level.
that good of a level. I guess
He's
give him
Bowie.
the orange paid off.
I'm patting myself on the back for that one.
That was a good decision. I mean, he's got almost the same stats. Like, he's kind of got, like, the similar stat distribution that Catran has. Oh, he's a lot slower, but he's a lot tankier in exchange. I mean, he's almost as tanky
Bowie's
as
our
Malbar.
MVP.
He's almost as tanky as Malbar. But he's got actual magic, so he's got good 1-2 range. Base Bowie. Look at average Bowie level up. Yeah.
Extremely. Weakest Bowie level up. A good Bowie would have gotten res too.
He would have got a purple level. Alright, you know,
That's the average Bowie level.
we're gonna go and try to give that last Archer to, highest, I think. If I can. It's not too costly. Yeah, why not? Oh, nice. Starting off with a crit, very nice. Okay. Alright, I like it. I do like it. Yeah, because he doesn't need the XP, because he's still a level 3 sniper. He needs to catch up a bit. Got some catching up to do. Nice. Okay, he actually landed all 3 of those. Very nice. Alright, and I believe we are now done with Act 3. Once I seize the throne, that is.
Good news for all.
There we go. That is Act 3 done. We've won somehow. It wasn't really a somehow. It was more of like a finally. Yeah, but look at the tempo.
That's how I'd have phrased it too.
Yeah.
This was more of a war of attrition that we knew we were winning.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Shadows of Lunch version of this map is not really any... I don't know which one's worse, honestly. I think
Well,
this
the Echoes one is better because you can sacrifice S to open a door.
Yeah, but, okay, to be fair, it is actually a lot riskier for Ironmans in that one, I think. It's probably even more stally than this, but that doesn't mean this one's
Yeah.
a really good map. It's because it's not a good map. But I guess it's a little bit better than what we know of. But I'm not really praising it. Like, I think the boat maps are actually done very well. This is just, like, slightly not as sucky. Which is weird because they made the map entirely different. You'd think they would actually, if they took that much, like if they
took a liberty to change it completely,
Yeah.
you'd think they'd try to make it good.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I understand one thing is, like, if you try to take the map, like, keep the map mostly intact. Like, some maps they do try to, like, the Sluice Gate, it's like, yeah, it's a pretty different map, but you can still see some structural similarities, a little bit. Like, the boss room is still kind of similar. There's, like, a little bit of a spiral there. You see that they were trying to use that map. You kind of get that. But, like, somehow is when the boss of the map is near impossible. That wasn't the case. Yeah, this guy was just annoying. Like, he wasn't impossible. He was just freaking annoying. Like, if he was a little bit harder, I could pull a rescue drop if I really needed to, but I didn't need to. There ain't no one here. I think it's just the same dialogue as it would be in vanilla.
It might just be.
I think it is. So I'm just gonna kind of skip over this.
Oh, sorry, God's out for the moment.
Said to take a vacation. But yeah, I think after playing this hack, I will be pretty interested in trying Lunatic. I'm curious to see just whether it's really bad or it's just kind of a little bit harder. Because most of this hack so far has actually been pretty easy, I'd say. There have been some tricky...
I'd agree.
There have been some tricky spots, But overall, it's been an easy game. I don't know if this is like a jump between like hard and maddening with Three Houses or what. It could be.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself.
I am curious though, because this does feel. It's probably a little bit easier than Three Houses hard mode. I think Three Houses hard mode has more tricky spots. Like it's more consistent with like things that can kind of screw you over. This hasn't really. I mean, think about it. I've not really lose a unit due to skill issue.
No.
If you think about it, not really, because the 2 units I lost were pretty unfair, to be honest.
Yeah, they were, and Luthier's back.
Yeah, so you can't even really make the argument for Luthier because I brought him back.
Jesse's perma-dead, though.
To be honest,
My
I
soul weak.
probably didn't even need to revive Luthier. I mean, like, I guess if I have a map that lets me field everyone, sure, I'd rather have an extra mage. That's great. But,
I'd say he's probably more useful than Clive.
oh yeah, he's more useful than Clive because it's just promoting him will give you heals. It's like that alone is more than Clive was ever gonna do. I don't remember the other spells he gets. I think he's like Torch or something, which I don't think is gonna be super useful, but like, still more useful than Clive. Ironically, Torch probably would have saved him if he had it.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah, it's an irony, I know, right? Oh yeah, I guess I should, shouldn't I? That's true. He's no longer dead. There we go. Thanks for reminding me. I completely forgot to remove him. Well, yeah, that's true. He's no longer dead. I cannot miss this moment, Sister Irma. With this, my mission ends. Whether I pass or live to see tomorrow's light, I will know I did what I could. What mission? What is going on? Well, go on. Please don't leave us in suspense. Lila cannot save this world, but you can, Princess Auntie. I don't remember if he says this. How do you aid me on my journey back home? Back to the temple. He is but a humble servant, Your Highness. A servant who cannot rest until the rightful heir is crowned. I bend the knee. Why did it say God? Please, Sister Irma, do the honors. Verily, I shall honor Lady Lipica's dying wish. I bear the royal circlet in my hands. Are you prepared to accept it, Princess? How do you mean? This is no mere memento of your mother. It is a crown, and accepting it is a kind of coronation. As Princess Sophia, are you prepared to wear this and ascend the throne? Gah moment. Yeah. So random. Like, why does he just say gah?
I think he's like supposed to be fumbling over his cool guy act.
I guess, but it just seems kind of strange. I'm afraid I know little of kingdoms or the scope of rule. I thought my life would be better spent serving my people as a priestess than being served as their princess. But I have people I wish to protect, both here and elsewhere. If I may use this power of the crown to serve and protect, I shall do so. I wish for this by my will alone, for my own happiness. Is that resolve enough? It is indeed, Princess Arceus. By the authority the mother has vested in me, this crown is now yours to bear. I accept it willingly. Alright, promotion. This is a very, very good cycle we have here.
Alright, while we're at it, Irma, marry Jenny and Saber now.
True. She just got +1 res and 2 con. I guess she's leveled so well that she didn't... I mean, she's very over-leveled. I think that's part of it.
Ultimate promotion.
Yeah. I mean, she does also gain access to swords, but that's not really the big deal here. It's not Silica anymore, dummy. Although she may have more spells now that she's promoted.
Possible.
That's usually the big thing with promoting mages in this hack, is that's when they usually start unlocking the cool stuff. Okay, this is just normal dialogue and all that.
Yep.
I do like her promoted portrait.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Oh, this is new dialogue. He's talking about a broken blade or something. But maybe this is the beloved Sophia? I don't know. That Sir Knight, that
It's
is a
possible.
fragment of the sword that Mother gave me to her most beloved hero, the queen for whom Zofia is named. It is of a rare and magical metal. No doubt the invaders sought it for some nefarious purpose. I sustained these wounds intercepting them as they fled the temple with it. It would be a little use to the regalians mercifully. Only the fire of Ragnarok, a spell which blesses only a few branches of Zofia's bloodline, could heat this blade. Ragnarok. Hold a moment, I might just be able to make this work. Celica, you don't have Ragnarok. Oh, that's an interesting tidbit, though. That Ragnarok is what makes it so that she can wield it. That's interesting. Like, the ability to bear Ragnarok is what actually makes it so she can wield it. That's interesting. That's actually very interesting.
That is interesting.
Milla's greatest blessing. I would be humbled to witness it. I'll prepare the forge at once. Alas, not enough metal remains to forge a proper sword. But if we perhaps had a dagger to serve as a base...
I see.
I like this. I like how they build on the lore of the sword. I like that. I like that. They explain like how it goes from the gold dagger to the beloved Zofia. I did once possess.
That's neat.
I did once possess a suitable dagger, but it is no longer mine to give. Yeah, about that. Saber, that dagger was yours rightfully on payment. You didn't. Ah, heck with it. Take it. This ain't just business anymore. I've got a princess to swear fealty to. That crown suits you, lass. Or should I say, Princess Aunties. Anyway, our loyalty belongs to you, for now and always. Thank you all.
Base Saber.
That was... We get the Zofia. I like how it's not called the beloved Zofia, it's called the Zofia. But, it's probably GB.
We don't beloved. It's not beloved anymore. We don't like it that much.
We don't like it. Screw this. But yeah, we will use that, I suspect. It restores...
Oh wait, no, it's the Zofia.
It's the Zofia, yes, it is the Zofia. It's not just...
The Zofia.
Yeah, the Zofia. I'm gonna take away the Holy Sword because I don't think she really needs it. She's got Seraphim, she needs to do holy damage.
And they both restore HP, so...
Yeah. We can give the Holy Sword to like Saber or someone, I don't know. Saber, Cavalry, someone like that. Or...
Good trade, honestly.
Hey, it's not like Saber really depended on like Golden Dagger. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
He didn't.
I can.
It was nice to have, but
yeah,
like we have other options.
Nice, but there was a lot of times I was using the Steel Sword anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
Holy Sword will do him just fine.
We'll probably get like a killing edge soon anyway, so it won't really matter.
Or you know, he could wield the Shadow Blade. Wait, no, I like Saber. Never mind.
Camilla named two things, Zofia. Yeah, true. You know, I don't know if it's just me, but I honestly prefer Rigel. I kind of prefer exploring Rigel than I do Zofia. Zophia's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because, like, a lot of Zofia just feels kind of like tutorial baby mode.
But then you get into Real Man's Land.
Yeah. But also, I just kind of like the lore of Rigel more, and I like the sort of like the...
Instead of them just being
the
a bunch
locales.
of losers who depend on Milla.
I prefer the locales as well, like the Sage's Hamlet and stuff like that, and, you know...
Oh yeah, the Lost Woods.
Dread Mountain and stuff like that. I like those way more.
Fear Mountain.
They're way more memorable than, like, who remembers freaking the little fort thing in Act 1? No one remembers that. You're gonna remember Nui
Hey, I
Vala's
remember
abode.
Southern Outpost. Take
You're
it
gonna,
back.
You're gonna remember Nui Vala's abode. You're gonna remember the Sage's Hamlet. You're gonna remember the Lost Woods. You're gonna remember Duma Tower. You're gonna remember these places.
And nobody can forget the Poison Swamp.
Yeah, but it's not something you really want to remember.
Something you'd rather forget.
It's something you have PTSD of. You managed to keep an old man safe and the priestesses who aid me. This temple has a dwelling of the Mother on Earth. Also has the weapons she once used in the days before the Divine Accord. Given the situation, perhaps it's time they see use once again. On behalf of the temple, I hereby grant you and your company the blessings needed to wield this holy bow. It's an honor. Thank you, Noma. I'll ensure it is used wisely. We got Milla's bow. Is this like an S rank weapon? No, it's a C rank weapon. Okay, that's kind of lame. Yet again, I get more bows for Celica's army. It never ends.
Super.
So the game's just kind of mocking me at this point. Oh, what's that? You want more bows for Alm's army? Yeah, screw you. You're getting more for Celica's army. Even more. Even when you've already made points that you don't need more. You're gonna get more.
Milla's an archer? No wonder she lost.
Yeah, true.
Like, Duma had a lance.
Yeah, he does. By the mother, that circlet, symbol of the Zophian throne it is. Then you must be the missing Princess Aunties. I thought I'd never have the pleasure, Your Highness. You must have come to inquire about the here sluice gate, eh? Well, of course I can open it, all as Your Highness desires. Now that the sluice gate is open, we can open the sluice gate here as well. Still, I do find it curious. Only members of the Zophian royal family can open the sluice at the temple. Are you serious? Makes you wonder if Princess Antis is alive after all. Huh. It'd make for a fine story, that's for sure. Oh my, yes. Antis. Did a member of the royal family really open the gate? To the inventory. There's just
Yeah, you should, like, marry her and establish the Walmart empire.
Yeah, you should. Act 4, let's go.
Alright.
Well, it hasn't said Act 4.
We're in the home stretch now.
So, they've opened the sluice. This is a fortuitous most welcome turn of events. I think he says this in the so we can skip over this. Okay. The sluice is loose! Yes, it is. It is loose. Act 4 music, my beloved.
Take us home, Act 4 music.
Yeah, Act 4. Mario Act 4 is all of this, which actually doesn't look as big in this game. In Shadows of Lynch, it's like the second half of the entire landmass. But they kind of condensed it a bit here, which is a little awkward. It looks a lot...
And this is the second to last act. Act 5 is very short, though.
Yeah, Act 5 is just like this little area right here. So, yeah. Act 4 is all of Rigel, which is this entire chunk of the continent.
And then Alm fights Emperor Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yep. The way Jeddah grazes his portrait has some troll face in it. Yeah, he kind of does look like a troll face, doesn't he?
He's got a great dentist.
I think it's customary to start with Alm for the recruit map. Although, I don't know if I'll do it today. I'll have a look at it. But the problem is, that map's probably going to take a while.
I mean, I suppose it would actually be more advantageous to do Celica first if we wanted to get Alm promoted.
That is true.
It surely doesn't matter. We can do what we want.
Yeah, I usually like to do this map first, though. The one with the border crossing. I like that one.
And then Berkut gets to scream Uncle.
Well, I think he screams Uncle like right before the Rudolph fight.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's like, I want to take part 2.
Let's see, how is Delphia? Level 3 mage. Nice. She's got a lot of work to do. Air of Disgrace. Clive, I thought we benched you ages ago.
He's the heir of disgrace.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Air Disgrace. Yeah, he is the Air Disgrace.
It's not Berkut.
Yeah, it's not Raku, it's just Clive. I mean, if it looks like a fairly doable map, I probably will do it today, but it's if it's anything like the other map, it's kind
Probably
of,
not.
Yeah, probably.
A lot about Zofia that a Regalian has to lead their army to win.
Yeah, it kind of does. Maybe this map should be Clive's title, Air of Disgrace.
That's his little epitaph at the end of the game.
His epithet, Air of Disgrace.
After the war, Clive realized he was less than mediocre. He never fought again.
Maybe the only reason he fights with the army is because they don't have anyone else. They're just short on manpower, and they're like, well, he sucks, but... He sucks,
This is the
but-
guy we got leading our troops? Can't we get that Forsyth guy to do it?
Why not have Lucas lead them? At least he's competent.
That's like the definition of the guy who was born into power.
He is. Oh, this map looks pretty different, actually. It's quite the little army of assembled. I'm quite impressed. Or actually, a group of gathered scraps and birds actually looks the part.
Does it? We have Clive.
Yeah, we have Clive. You want to take him? We don't want him.
Can we do like a unit exchange? We can have that for Nandu, you get Clive.
To be fair,
You know, fun
Bernard
for
also kinda
everybody.
sucked. I say we get Berkut instead.
Yeah. He's probably passable.
I would imagine
Got a
Berkut
hot
is
wife.
more than passable. Hey, Garniff, we made it to Act 4.
We did.
Just like a few minutes ago. One day, Matilda found out that her husband committed suicide on himself, realizing how bad he truly is. Yeah,
No,
well,
it wasn't a suicide. He just tripped.
He's just that bad. Oh,
All
I
his
got
bones
green.
shattered.
We're all ready, sir. Understood. Oh, this is that one cinematic. They just put it in this.
Yeah, trade Silk for the hot one.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who will defend Zofia?
We will defend her. Okay. We get 14 units for this map, so I guess it's a nice thing that I brought Luthier back because I get to use him. Along with his sister. Do we have a mage ring for her to use? That's the question.
Alright, Luthier, what are you gonna do now that you're alive?
Probably nothing that impressive, but hey. Extra firepower, I suppose.
Extra Excalibur power.
That is true. We definitely do need to train up Delphia, though. Delphia is Alm's army's biggest chance for success, really.
And she will level up pretty fast because she's level 3.
That is absolutely true. Silk's death quote should be Silk song releasing ever. I don't get it.
There's a game called Silk Song that's been in the works for years now.
Oh, okay, I didn't know about that. Do we have any other... Okay, what items do we have? Check this. We got some swords. I have a lance here that I haven't used. I don't have any sword uses, though, do I? I don't think I do.
Celica has all the sword dudes.
Yeah.
Here he is.
What?
Alm gets all the swords,
Hold
but
on. Delphia
Celica
gets...
gets all...
Hold on. Delphia gets Seraphim. Okay, that's kind of expected. Ragnarok, I think she had that in vanilla. Heal and Rewarp.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess she remembered something from her time as a witch.
Yeah. I think it's kind of funny that you get Rewarp, but enemy Delphia doesn't. That's kind of funny.
Alright. That's pretty good.
That's kind of broken on someone like Delphia, of all people. Just teleport. She could probably just be a boss killer by that. Because I believe with Rewarp, you get to warp and attack. So you can just go snipe enemies. Oh yeah, she's very
I mean, it would
frail.
be kind of lame if she couldn't.
She's frail, but keep in mind, you can use Rewarp in tandem with Silk's Warp. You can Rewarp and then go and seize the throne with Alm. Stupid idea. What idea? I need to figure out how I get Rewarp. I assume it's just by using more magic. Probably Aura.
Or leveling up.
Almost all of her magic is white magic, so we probably want... Well, I mean, I guess Ragnarok isn't, but... Rewarp invoked creatures. Is that possible? I think... Wait, no. Rewarp, Rewarp is just... It just allows you to warp yourself. So you can't warp...
I think he's saying, like, send in the invoked guys and then use Rewarp to teleport to them.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, I was misunderstanding it. Yeah. It's more like, think about how Anna's warp in Shadow Dragon Fate's warp. That's still really broken, though. Because it has no range limit. Well, it says range MP divided by 2, so actually that kind of sucks. And it costs you 5 HP. But yeah, if it has a range limit, then that's kind of sucky. Because Fate's Anna Warp, like Shadow and Fate's Anna Warp, she can warp wherever the heck you want. As long as you have an ally, she can warp next to them.
I think that's how it works in regular Fates too.
Yeah, that's true. That is how it works in Fates. But I figure that's the most exposure most of us have to it.
Yeah.
She's like Anna if you trained her, yeah. But Anna didn't need to be trained to be good. That's the thing. We got a Writer's Bane. We should give that to someone. Someone who doesn't suck. So I know it's not Clive. Forsyth already has one. I think we give it to Matilda maybe? Or Lucas. Actually, that'd probably help Lucas a lot. That would probably help Lucas a fair bit. Let's see. This isn't really a hammer, I don't think. I wish I had a javelin though. Doing Claire, but even that, you can shoot him. Can I get the armory? Oh, this is the basic weapons here, unfortunately. I could get another iron bow. In fact, I probably should. Yeah, I definitely need another iron bow. Might even buy 2. Yeah, Cliff could certainly use another bow. He's nearly used.
That he could.
He nearly used the radiant bow. So yeah, definitely use it. Give the Writer's Bane to Buzz since we're going Swordmaster. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Swordmasters can't use that. Silly Garnet.
In 3 houses.
Oh yeah, I guess it could. No, Clive doesn't need it. He sucks. Honestly, we may as well just relegate Clive to just, like, utility at this point. Just, like, rescue dropping people. That's, like, the only thing he's gonna do. What is Luthier?
I guess he does have that sort of merit.
Oh, Luthier doesn't get Torch, he gets Silence. Which could actually be kind of useful. Maybe.
He can silence women.
Base?
Silence Nui Baba?
I doubt they'd let you do that, but that'd be really based if they did. Alright, what we got here? Well, what a weird looking map.
What do you think our odds are for doing it today?
I don't know. It would depend on the stats, if anything. Okay, what do we got here? 17 damage sniper. That's not particularly anything stronger than usual. What's his armor? He's got a sword reaver. That's interesting. 22. What is his res? Only 1. He's got like no speed. This is freaking Delthea food right here. This is just Delthea food. That's all it is. Although she may
Delthea
get
training art.
Yeah, 22. I don't think Delthea is okay with that. Where's Delthea? 22 minus 3. Yeah, she would live that. Not by much, but she would live that. It is Delthea food, though. I will say that. So yeah, those guys over on the eastern flank, not all that threatening. At least this little squad. We got a paladin here. It can be a little bit annoying, I suppose, but he only does 18 damage. It's still not a lot. These guys haven't really skilled much. They've maybe skilled a little bit, but not really. And then we got these, Arcanists. Okay, the Arcanist is pretty scary. He does 25 damage with fire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
This guy does 18 with miasma. That's fine. This guy's also got Mire. Yeah, we need Cliff and Python to take care of these guys. Yeah, there's
And then
3 miasmas.
what about my squad?
Okay, the other squad, we got another mid sniper, who's not very strong, and of course armor. Again, food for Delthea. Honestly, just the fact that I'm trying to train Delthea, I might delay this to next stream. Just kind of end this map.
That's a good idea, because that'll take a while.
Yeah, so I really, if I weren't trying to train up anyone, I might be able to maybe possibly squeeze this in. But, yeah, I mean, these enemies don't look too bad from what I'm seeing so far. There could be some hidden trick here, but right now I'm not seeing anything that's like, oh god, this is really hard.
It could be interesting if Barkut, like, uses that thing Nui Baba gives him mid-map.
What did he give?
But,
Like
like, in the cut, like, there was a cutscene beforehand, like, he uses some weird magic after this battle.
So,
if you remember.
I think it's to escape.
It's possible.
Okay, this guy's got a right his base. We do want to be a little bit careful. He's not too scary though. This guy's got a heavy spear, so we do want to be mindful of that because we've probably been having our armors fighting this guy, so we do want to be very mindful of that because that could screw things over a bit. Fernand is nothing especially scary, but I feel like he'd be a little annoying to take out because 36 HP.
So he's still a loser.
He's not as bad as he was in Cho's of Valencia, where he just had food on him, but he's still nothing impressive.
Hey, don't make fun of the guy wielding honey.
Then we got Barkut, who I'd imagine is actually pretty scary. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's got the Romphia, or whatever the heck it's called. The Rhombus. He is a Rhombus. He's a Rhombus to kill people. He is, yeah, he is definitely the boss of this map, that's for sure. He has 26 attack, 52 of, well, I think that's just a forest tile, right? Yeah, he's on a forest, so he normally has like 22 on board. Yeah, I assume he moves. He may even just move on his own. At the very least, he moves it when we're in range. Yeah, it's his ring that's giving him all those stat boosts. But yeah, we can't really expect to go in. I don't expect to one-shot this guy. Maybe with like a really lucky crit or something, but yeah. No,
Forsyth crit would kill him, but
yeah, Forsyth crit, but we don't even know if Forsyth has a good chance of hitting him, much less critting him. But yeah, I would not expect
on
this guy.
open terrain, it'll be fine.
I would not expect this guy to go down one hit. I really wouldn't. I really would not. I feel like the difficulty.
No,
of this
he's
map,
threatening.
The difficulty of this map is really going to depend on what's this guy's AI going to be like. Because if these guys all just like start moving immediately, that could be a problem. If they just kind of wait until we get to the range, that's manageable. I believe in Shadows of Lich, like in vanilla, they just kind of move once you get in range of them. So that's probably how they're gonna behave here.
I think that's right. I think.
I think so, because I always remember fighting them in like a really dumb spot that I don't really want to fight them in. Like the forest or something. And they're stuck in the forest and it's near impossible hitting him.
I love how they added a bunch of more forts so that they can just do their heal AI thing instead of just blocking them off.
I guess the idea is you just kind of slowly kill them off.
Possibly.
But yeah, I think that's. We do have memes though. I think we have. Well, we have your meme. I think.
I sent one. I don't know about anybody else.
So yeah, a bit of a short stream today. Some people, the ones who watch the VOD, are gonna be like, "Oh, he lost the run, didn't he? That's why the stream is short." No, I didn't. I didn't lose the run. It's just that it's an awkward.
This
time.
chapter is gonna be a slog.
It's gonna take a while because we're also trying to train up Delthea, and believe me, training up Delthea is gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it, especially if she's freaking rewarp. That's gonna be very helpful.
Honestly, yeah.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna train up Delthea, even if her rewarp sucks. She's
still good.
She's a nuke, so it's kind of hard for her to be bad if she's a nuke. Kind of hard for a unit. I mean, like, think about it. Lulina is a nuke, and she's really good. That's Echoes for you. I don't really know if it's an Echoes thing, but I don't know. I mean, I guess we can show Inkling's picture again. We can show his drawings since I actually have the time to show it. So yeah, I wasn't really able to show it last time, but now I have probably too much time, so now I can show it. So give me a sec. It's a really big picture, but give me a sec. So I can actually give this the respect it deserves. Okay, just a sec. Will that fit? Yes, it will. You don't need to see it at the table. Okay. So yeah, this is his Paula drawing. It's pretty good.
I like it. It's very nice.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice. I can see his art has improved. It has improved, I think. I like the little glint right there that the lance has. I like that little glint. Nice detail there. It's a good detail. I like that. Keep working on it. I think it'll only improve. All right, let's see. We got a. Is this the right meme? Okay, I guess it is. Society of 1RN didn't exist. True. Well, I don't know. I mean, I remember playing FE4 and not really finding it that big of a deal. And also, even in FE3, I wasn't really that bothered by it. I think that what is so irritating about it is in this game, you have like a lot of just weird hit rates. Your hit rates just don't work well in 1RN. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the weird range. Yeah, with like 7 people in chat. Yeah. I mean, they might not even be real people. Well, actually, they probably are, because it's just whoever's here already and just they're working. Yeah, so, I mean, next stream we'll actually be diving into TAC 4. Probably be doing both, at least one map for Alma and Celica, I would assume.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. I think after this map we'll probably mostly do Celica until Alm's promotion. So we can at least promote him. Because that will make Alm's Act 4 a little more manageable. I don't usually at the beginning of Act 4 you do see him do a difficulty spike. I don't really, from what I'm looking at the enemy stats, I'm not really seeing a difficulty spike here. They're about the same.
Nui Baba could be the spike.
Could be. But hey, as long as you got Bow Knights, you're probably fine. I mean, remember when I did Shadows of Luncha Ironman? Nui Baba went silk smooth. Now, yeah, it was kind of slow, but it went very smoothly. Nui Baba's abode went very smoothly. They're probably going to change that map up to some extent, because that's like the dread
Make it
map.
fog, make it fog.
Make it, oh my god, they made it fog. Oh dear. But, yeah, Nui Baba's abode, That's something I'm slightly nervous about. But I've conquered it before, so...
And you can do it again.
Yeah, I think I've done it once, I can do it again. I remember chat was like, no, Run's gonna die here. I remember that. That was really funny. It's like,
Run did not die.
bro's gonna lose the run right there. And then I make it through that map with 0 deaths, and I'm like, okay, who lost the run? Nui Baba lost the run. That's who.
She failed her Ironman.
Yeah, she lost her Ironman. Yeah, exactly. I can see how it would give people trouble if you don't have like the right. If you don't have the right stuff. It definitely could. But you need, you want bows. Bows are your friend for that map. They definitely are. They are witch slayers. Jesse is dead art based on the Chunky Kong is dead meme. I'm not familiar with that meme. I don't think Belt's gonna like it though.
You're not familiar with the Chunky Kong meme?
No, I'm not.
Oh. It's just, it's the DK rap, but they get to Chunky and they say, and then there's Chunky. He's dead.
That sounds funny. That sounds really funny. Anyway, yeah, blessed us the stream. I guess, like Belt says, the one RN giveth and it taketh. It giveth in that, well, yeah, I guess it's more the AI rather than the RN. It's not really the one RN. If anything, the one RN's screwed us over this stream. But the AI kind of blessed us. There are multiple instances where I don't think he would have died, but they could have certainly done something pretty scary with him. Like I said, that
Jenny 100% could have died.
Yeah, she absolutely could have. She absolutely could have. She got a role that she needed when she needed it.
He clutched up.
She got a 60% whenever she actually needed it, and that was good. That was all she needed to survive, and that's or she could have dodged. She didn't dodge, but she didn't get the Nosferatu, and that's all that mattered. I mean, even if she did die, we could revive her. So it's not like, oh, it's the end of the world. It would be annoying. Don't get me wrong, but we would be able to fix that anyway. Where are they now? That's that's funny. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time on Saturday, where we play as Majima, I guess. I'm very curious to see where that story goes. That was a really interesting intro. And then on Sunday, we start Act 4 proper of this.
Inkling, I'm not like trying to detract from your art. I think it's very good. I think it's gonna be funny. He was just
sad
messing
about
around.
Jesse.
I'm just sad Jesse died.
Yeah, you won't get over it. Even at the end of the game, he's gonna be still.
It's a hollow victory. He's gone. It's gone, whatever it is.
I do think it's funny. Like the only guy that actually dies in the run is the one like poster child of the run.
Is the one I kept joking about for the longest
exactly.
time.
It's like no one else really died, especially with Luthier coming back. Like everyone else is alive, but not the guy that we keep memeing on. Yeah, no, it just makes no sense. Like,
Take Clive instead.
It should have been Clive, honestly. Like, Jesse may actually be, like, jokes aside, he may actually be a decent unit in this, because they have buffed some units. So it's possible that Jesse might actually be kind of good. But we know that Clive is... I think they did buff Clive, but I think they didn't buff enough. I do think overall this hack does do an interesting job trying to balance out units that kind of suck in vanilla. For example, Silk getting her spells like immediately after promotion is really good. Noma getting Warp is really good. On most characters, I'd say that's broken. On Noma, I think that's actually good. I think that's a good...
almost needed.
Warp or Physic, some really powerful spell with range. Something like that.
Or Rescue.
Rescue, yeah. Rescue would be... any of those three, I think, would be appropriate. Like I said, on most any other magic unit, I'd be like, okay, that's a bit much. But no, I actually think that's a good... I think that's actually good, because he's very clearly not a combat unit. He can... Although, I do like... They did give him Excalibur, so he does have some combat merit. Not... Like, he's not going to be doing a ton without critting. But they gave him mostly utility, and I like the fact that they went that way. Because I think that's where you should have went with him. I always think you should have, like, a physic... he could cast physic or something like that. I think that would have helped him.
To make him Yoder, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Make him Yoder. I think that's a great idea. I think the devs really were cooking with that decision. It makes him stand out. It makes him... Because, like, think about it. Celica's got a mage identity problem where... they do have some identity to them. Whereas, like, you know, Mei is kind of like the more offensive mage. Bowie's like the more defensive mage. Then you get Sonya, who's just another mage. Jenny's a healer.
Who's a prostitute.
Yeah, true. But it's like, we get, that's the thing, is like, Sonya, I feel like, doesn't really have much of an identity. She's just kind of, but another problem is when they promote, they all kind of gain each other's niches. Well, maybe not Bowie's niche of being tanky, but they all kind of gain healing, they all kind of gain, you know, Jenny gains more magic. So they kind of blend together. And so that makes Noma feel even worse, because it's just like, well, he can do that stuff, but he just sucks at it, and you get him halfway through the game. So, like, what's the point? But they give him spells that no one else on Celica's route can get in this hack, and I think that's a really good idea. Give him, you know, if he can't compete in combat, make him compete in something that no other unit can do. You know, giving him Fortify is a great idea. Giving him Warp is a great idea. No one on Celica's route gets Warp.
He's the utility mage.
Yeah, I like that. It's give him something that no one else can do. Then, by default, he becomes a good unit. Not because of his combat, but just no one else. If he doesn't have any competition, he's automatically the best guy for that. You know, if no one can.
That's the best way to be good.
That's
have
great.
no
Like,
competition.
In other Final games, like, think about it, like in Arcanea, Lina is the only one, like in Shadow Dragon, Lina is the only one that can use Hammer.
That makes her pretty good.
Yeah, because like even if you want to use Riz, you're still like, oh, but dang, Riz can't use the Hammer. You know, like it gives her something that she has over him, and that's something that makes.
He doesn't have the bald privilege.
Yeah, that's what I think is good about units, because it gives them more of personality. It gives them more reason to use that one unit in particular, and I think that's really good, because I think a good game will have a bunch of units where like, dang, which unit should I use? I can't field them all. Which I think Faith does this really well. Faith does it really well.
And they're all unique.
Yeah, they feel very unique. I think the personal skills adds to that, but also they're usually pretty competent. I mean, there's a few like Rinka that kind of suck.
Speaking of, today is the first day I ever saw Selena's personal skill proc in media, or ever.
I've seen it happen, but only through other media. I haven't seen it ever happen on my game.
I've never orchestrated it myself.
Yeah, I know it's possible. It's usually with like a crit build or something, but like it's still.
Yes.
Yeah, you pretty much need a crit build to make it work.
I saw somebody who is extraordinarily good at the game, one-round Takumi, endgame Takumi with Arthur
yeah, I
and
think I've
Selena.
seen that. Maybe in the same video or something, but yeah, I've seen that before. It is definitely possible to use it, but it's just like, the problem is most of the time it's just overkill. If you're critting something, then odds are they're not going to survive to the point that you need to crit too.
Unless it's like the final boss
Yeah.
of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm sure you can find some very niche instances where it's useful, but it's just so much setup that it's just not worth it most of the time. But, yeah, back to what I was saying, it's like, they have more, diversity, I guess, in not necessarily diversity, but it's like, you have more options.
Albora won't like that.
Chimera's gonna hate that. Like, for example, you know, you have both Hinata and Hana, but they feel pretty different. They're both samurai, so even if you don't reclass them, but they still feel pretty different. Hinata's kind of tanky.
Conquest specifically loves giving you like two of the same class, but like they're different.
Yeah.
Like Odin's the bulky one, but Nyx is the strong and fast one.
Yeah. I like that.
Silas is the bulky one, Perry's the fast one.
Yeah, I like that,
Yep.
that Fates does that. I really do. Gives two units the same class, but makes them feel very unique. Doesn't just make them feel like, oh, you're Cav number 2, you're Dark Mage number 2, you know. which I feel like
You're
is.
interchangeable. One dies, I just slot in the other. No.
I mean, they usually can somewhat fulfill the same role, or if that other one can't fulfill that role, you can probably reclass someone to make something similar. Like I hear that Ninja Laszlo is very similar to.
I use
Saizo.
that. He's good.
I've heard Ninja Saizo or Ninja Saizo. Ninja Laszlo is almost the same as Saizo.
He's good. Yeah, he's a bulky ninja. He's good. Like, whenever I Iron Man, I try to do that. Because he's the easiest ninja to get soul on.
Yeah.
Which, it never hurts to have soul. And he has such high skill that he's actually going to proc it consistently.
Kamaru is back. So how is the new DK looking?
I don't own it yet. I might get it after stream,
It
but
looks fun,
I don't own it yet.
But I can't justify paying $500 for it. That's the problem.
I just thought of the Switch 2 like an investment. Like, I know there are games I'm going to want, so I might as well get it now.
I think I should just wait for like an emulator to drop or something like that because.
I don't really like emulation, if I can avoid it.
Also, yeah, my PC probably won't be able to run it. That's probably true. It already.
I will say that the Switch 2 is a very good hardware update.
It is, but you kind of expect that for a new console.
I do, but it's leagues better than the Switch.
That's probably true, yeah. Honestly, it's not even the problem that the console costs like $400, $500, because I kind of expect that for a console. Like, the Switch was also kind of like that. But the problem is the games now are so freaking expensive.
It's also true.
That's my main issue. The games were like $60 still. I'd probably justify it, be like, okay, fair enough, you know, once they release a few more games.
Yeah, no, that's very fair.
Soleil, more like Soul Gay.
She's disgusting. She's awful.
The only
I refuse to
thing
use it.
good about Soleil is her paralogue. That's literally it. Her paralogue is fun, I won't deny that, but not in Rev 2. That paralogue freaking sucked. I'm never...
Also, Kamaru, like, think about it. If you're going for the child, you'll also have trained the parent, no?
I mean, I don't always do that, but yeah. I think... let's see. We're at buying gay, so no more buying Fire Emblem. Zelda won't be coming in a long while, so no reason for me to get a console. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I deleted Engage.
Very based.
It's gone. I have no intention of re-downloading it.
The right way to play Faith is skipping all the dialogue. I mean, you're not wrong. But, yeah, what I was saying is, that still doesn't justify Soul Gay. Yeah, I mean, I guess after a few years, they'll probably mark the price down a bit. Laszlo was a pain to use. I've never really used it. If you think Laszlo's a pain to use...
He's not.
He's
fine to use.
Here's a suggestion for you, Kamaru. Play Rev and try to train up Selena. I promise you, she's probably worse. Using Selena in a Rev is really hard to do, because she just kind of sucks. It's possible, but it's not gonna be... It's probably, like, similar to training Rinka, honestly. Except she's only bad in one route, whereas Rinka's bad in every route.
Kamaru, just for you, I'm posting Soleil at her most awful in Discord.
At her most fruity? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Watch Kamaru not even know the Soul Gay lore. Kinda sucks. I feel like in Conquest she's probably alright, but I haven't played enough Conquest to really know. But
if you can't use Laszlo, the issue is with skill.
Not keeping up.
Like, he hits hard and he'll get speed when he levels well, for the most part.
But, with, Selena, her offense just doesn't really keep up. So she has a really hard time actually doing damage.
She's also the only unit who can miss a crit.
Yeah, that's true. The one unit that can miss a crit, it's great.
Wait, are you asking me if I played on Fate's Lunatic? Yes, I played Conquest Lunatic. I've beaten the game. Multiple times.
Also, Fate's Lunatic is way better than any Maddening I've ever played.
Very true.
But it's actually fun and feels balanced despite being difficult.
I'm convinced you just got a bad Laszlo.
I mean, that happens to any unit. Unless your name is freaking, like, Karel in FE6. It's not really possible to get a bad Karel. But anyway, I'll probably end it off here.
Yeah,
I'll
fair
see
enough.
you guys on Saturday for more Yakuza. Alright.
More Majima.
Yeah, more Majima. Kameru doesn't even know who Majima is. He needs to watch that cutscene. That was a crazy cutscene.
That was a wonderful way to introduce a character.
Yeah. Kameru, just watch like the last 10 or 15 minutes of last stream. Believe me, it'll change your opinion on the guy. I mean, you don't really have any.
He freed Maki.
Yeah, he freed Maki. Yeah, Maki appeared again in yet another game that I played. This is the third time she's appeared in a game that I streamed. The third time. Ironically, she's never actually in chat whenever it happens. It's really weird how that happens.
Because she needs to be freed.
Yeah.
Like Ghost of Tsushima, she was abducted. She needed to be freed.
It's true. But, I don't know what Kameru means by that.
He's
I do think
he's
Kameru...
Japanese.
I do think Kameru would like him. Just given on things that he said before, things that he's mentioned before of characters when he sees them in action, and like what he perceives of them, I think he would like Majima. I think he would.
The customer is king.
I think he would. I think if you just watch like the last 10 or 15 minutes of the stream, I think he will like him.
Kameru, if you do this, like the scene where they first go into a where they show a club, just watch that.
Yeah, watch that. Like, it's like 10 or 15 minutes, but things on Saturday will make so much more sense.
Also, I looked it up. He apparently gets 4 wholly unique fighting styles from Kiryu.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Well, we'll talk about it later.
Yep.
I'll end it off here. I'll see you guys on Saturday or Sunday.